Pleasant Saturday night to you all. Welcome to Talk the Things Saturday night. You're here with the girl Simone Taylor.
I know it's Dennis Taylor, right?
And as you know, guys, every Saturday night we come alive and we'll have some awesome topics up in here. So tonight I did not come with a topic, guys, to be honest, but we are going to be talking about relationship in general.
Yes.
Right. So just so I can come in my peeps as a hint, remember to like, share. Yes, guys. So give
Comment
this
and subscribe.
right if you're not a part of the Taylor family, guys. Anyway, we are talking about relationship in general, and more you drop this on the link in the chat.
It's true, right?
Yeah, give me the phone to make me share up myself. Alright, so as I know we normally do in the first part of the video, so I'm going to say share up myself, guys, and I'm going to drop the StreamYard link. So any person that wants to come on the StreamYard, guys, just feel free to say come up. I'm going to drop the link and pin it. Okay, guys, so we are here. We're going to talk about relationship. So blessing to all of our silent listeners. If you are here for the very first, we welcome you. Feel free to participate in the description, in the chat, I should say, what that we're going to have tonight, guys. Feel free to participate. Okay, my peeps. So I'm just going to be doing a little share out. Give me a minute, my share out
So you know
myself.
it's targeting Saturday night I'm coming with random topics as usual, but for tonight we're gonna go on a relationship. As you can see on the thumbnail, is Christian CMR. So we're gonna go deep. We're gonna talk about that also. You understand? So guys, just stay tuned. You understand? And just relax. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share the live. All right, we love and appreciate you guys.
Yeah. So we are here to talk about relationship in general, right? My co-host will soon be
Soon,
Ian.
yeah.
Yes. So we're going to have a co-host tonight. So the co-host will soon be in, guys. So blessing again to all of our silent listeners, pick up yourself. So far, I'm seeing that a lot of silent listeners is here
Isaac
tonight.
family, bless up yourself, Isaac.
Yeah. All right. So blessing to you, Isaac family. All right, so I'm just going to share out the live. Remember, guys, to give me a live as they enter and share it out once they can. We are talking about relationships. So anything, guys, that this is the reason why I do not come with a topic, guys, because I don't want to be specific on a topic and person want to talk about different things. So this is the reason why
What's up, bless up yourself?
we just let it go out here and stuff. Me decide said we are talking about relationship. All right. So anything you want to talk about pertaining to relationship, guys, you can just leave it in the comments. If you want to come up and talk, us is going to drop the StreamYard link. So you can say come up and talk, guys. Yes.
I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link on my page. So welcome
Yes.
each and
So
every one.
welcome, guys. I'm just sharing out myself. So give me a minute. Yeah, man. It's pick up here
Alright,
already.
so my quote was gonna come shortly, alright, my peeps.
All right. So remember to just give me a share it and I like. All right. So guys, there is anything you want to talk about relationship, pertaining to relationship, let us know. All right. So we all see what happened the other day with the Carter's family. And as I said before, I released two videos on my YouTube platform and I was saying praying for the Carter's family, right? And also I released it over TikTok. I released the video over TikTok.
Evangelist Brady, bless up yourself.
Blessing to you, Evangelist Brady. Blessing. So I released the video over TikTok and I also released a video over here. So tonight we're just going to have the random topic about marriage, this any relationship. We just going to be here talking about relationship. So anything you want to say, they can say, come up if you want to lock off your mic, you can lock off. Well, I'm gonna let me try and pin this.
Sure.
Sorry about that, guys. All right, my bad. I was trying to pin it, but I'm going to be doing it for my phone. Remember, sir, this one right here. Just give me a minute, guys, to pin the StreamYard link. Yeah, I'm pinning some. So yeah, mama can pin. I'm pinning. I don't know which one of us, but someone of us pin. Anyway, as we see what was taking place the other day about the Carter family, about Christian CMR and what CMR do and so forth. And as we said, I'm not here to bash anyone and so forth. We see what happened because they are a social media public figure, right? And so forth and an influencer. So a lot of person when this all went down, person is saying different things. Person is saying that it's not the first, he's doing it and stuff for personal talk a lot of different things. So if you've been on TikTok, because most of the things them more personal talk really have a fact is over TikTok my hear most of the things them. When you check the comments, them and stuff what even over TikTok, like even on Facebook, because I upload it on Facebook, person was saying all different type of things personal stuff. But long and short of the story, make me jump into the relationship. And guys, if you're here, just remember for thumbs up, share out the live once you can. We are here to talk about relationship, right? So, as a married couple, as you all know, me and Mr. Taylor married the first year we meet, we got married. Yes, that is so. Because our wedding get ordained by God. So there was never much there to figure out what this like or that what like. It's like we never seen nothing happen like this before, right? It was a case where it seems like I know Mr. Taylor all of my life, and Mr. Taylor know me all of him life, right? So this was a case now when time we meet and stuff. What it seems like say all along, I know the
We know each
person
other from, from
exactly.
start.
Listen,
Tashel,
Tasha.
Tashel, bless up yourself.
Pastor, may I invite you tonight? Don't tell me say you come
Yes,
from the church,
yes.
Pastor. Pastor, I first may I invite you to my live. Because you're a married person. I hear you say I think you're married for 10 years now.
10
Right?
years?
Yeah, when I watch the video,
Shagwan.
I think a 10 years she say, if I'm not
Shagwan.
10 years, almost 10 years, if memory serve me right. Right? Tell me if me correct, Pastor. Right? Tell me if me
Hello,
correct.
L. Hey, no laugh, laugh,
Right?
go with that, Tashel.
Yeah, the link
Okay.
pin faster. The link
The link
already
pin.
pinned.
Yeah.
So we are invited as a married person so you can come up
Oh,
and
9
share
years.
9 years. Thank you.
Boy,
Because
that
we know
remind
if
me.
she
That
not say
remind
nine,
me.
if it
Yeah,
wasn't 10,
yes.
it was late. Right? Because I remember me watch the video, but I not quite remember what she said. Okay. So yes, it's a watch. All right. Listen. Pastor married for 9 years, and Pastor Makunumana come up here, darling, join the live. If you don't want to turn on your camera, that's okay with us. But share a little bit of experience about
Experience.
your wedding. Not only tell us the good part. If you don't mind to share it, you can share a little bit of things sometime where you know take place, things where you're over, where you and your partner over now, and you move on from it if you don't mind sharing. If you don't mind sharing, let us know in the comments. Okay, on?
All right, she said, okay, on.
All
So the
right.
link
Thank
is
you
pinned.
so
All
much.
right,
The link
sis.
already pinned, so you can just click on it and come up. All right. So in the meanwhile, Pastor is going to come up and share a little bit about her experience. All right. So as for me, let me share a little bit of experience with me and Mr. Taylor in the meanwhile. Till Pastor come up. Listen. All
Oh,
right.
she said, no, sir, I'm not free.
Okay. Oh, no problem. So when you're ready, you just click on the link, you pin already and come up. Right? Because it's good to hear different person
Different person
when married
side.
and then unmarried and stuff. It's good to say hear what different person have to say. And Pastor also do video about this on our channel. And she eat some valid pint she eats. Me not lie. Because she talking things them and honestly speaking, trust me. Actually she
Odin
attack.
Lewis, bless up yourself, Odin.
Blessing to you, Odin. Welcome to the live. Happy to have you here. All right. So, as I said before, we are not here to bash or to judge, but we are just going to give our few thoughts on the matter, and at the same time, we are going to be sharing our experience as a perfect example,
Yeah.
right? So as you all know, for all of my new babies, one probably do not know. So my name is Simone Taylor,
And my name is Dennis Taylor.
right? And we married for over how much years now, baby?
Um,
11 years. At 10 years, they want married for. Anyway, we're married for 11 years. This year is going to be 12 years. So you know, say as much as we're young in body or in number, we're all in marriage, right? So, but we're there. Isaac family there. Isaac family. Me not even remember say you're married. Isaac family. I walk. Uno feel, uno can't shy because you guys are YouTuber. So me want to hear from all of my YouTuber them were married and then I building. Uno jump up, no man, jump on the link.
Come on, big up yourself, Cody.
Before me even share my experience, someone wanna jump up on the link. And me forgot say Isaac family a married man, you know. Me say as me see she comment, remember.
Well, so far, Maria, you said going 12 years strong. Okay. Oh, you're
Yes.
not married. Isaac
Alright.
family. I thought you was married, Isaac.
Isaac family never married?
I thought that.
No. Isaac family. Come on.
Good night.
Isaac,
I darling.
Lord Jesus. Me not turn too proper so we can't put it on no camera. And on my phone me I use it. You hear me?
Yes, man, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Oh,
Isaac family
okay.
married. You don't think you're married?
she said she didn't have any relationship.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pastor.
What you say you want me say now? To the people. Good
What?
night, chat. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Hey, God. All right. So we just want you to tell us a little about the relationship because you've been married for 9 years now. Like any little thing where you're willing to share with us as a married person or a person we're planning on getting married. We make them know that listen, married life is not exactly as how some person terms it. Yes, you have your nice time and stuff, but some person make it seem like things never happen in
Everything
our marriage.
perfect.
Everything perfect.
Oh, okay. Cause when me come on here I talk about the CMR situation.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
so
we
we're
was
And
talking.
that
talking
is
about you can say talk about it so pertaining to it
that
also.
that is the thing. Many persons not believing in waiting. No for we never wait if we be honest. Some we not even see God to see if we
Yes,
relationship from God. We just see and we like and we love and we just
yes,
ready.
yes,
And that a one I think where cause a lot of marriage we break apart. Cause we
yes,
now wait, we now see God to see if the marriage is really from God.
yes,
Well, me catch one part with me here. You say your marriage was ordained. Mine was also ordained.
Yeah.
yes.
And even though mine was ordained, we still have problems. It never
Thank you.
easy.
Yes,
It never smooth sailing. Yes, there are days when we nice and something. Me I runner in after my marriage. Me love run. Quick
yes,
as nothing. Me want left.
yes,
But my husband is the one way now allow me to go nowhere. We are gonna
yes,
work it out
yes.
and then we second myself and looking at myself and say, you know what? And then the thing is, when you have God
Yes,
and you know say God a talk to you, you can really understand. So you know say this are not of self. Me can just get up out of something and just go so because me feel
yes,
like. And that I think not for we because we feel like in
yes,
our work, we just don't want fight. We just want quit. So marriage
yes,
and a walk over. Marriage is not a play thing, and it take a lot of commitment, compromisation, all of those things. You know, say your partner wrong, but you can't tell him say wrong right away. Maybe you have to just compromise with him, take you wrong yourself, and you know those are the little things that you have to do to make your marriage work.
yes. I have a solid point right here, Pastor, and
Yes,
I do
man.
agree with you. I do agree with you because a lot of person. That's why the other day I was on TikTok live and I was saying like a lot of person, woman out there, you know, sacrifice the way me and you sacrifice to keep our relationship. But the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day is quick for them to try and break apart the relationship. And you
Yeah,
have some
yeah.
person out there, them really have a fact them don't like to see a relationship. Them don't like to see it really have a fact because I was here on TikTok sharing my experience. Said I remember helping this girl. I shared it on YouTube. And the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, only to know that the girl coming on my own yard. Remember, you're just there with a married man, and the married man say get her pregnant and end up say run her out. I take
Mm-hmm.
YouTube as a good Samaritan and so forth. Start to say, assist you in what way I could. And only to know that the lady, the same lady, come to my place, want to look my husband.
Because listen, that is the thing. Yes, you see, when your marriage again, it devil try every little thing
Yes.
to come in, to try to mash you up. And if you don't know wise and if you don't know on P's and no Q's to understand the little tactics and scheme when you work with, then
Yes,
you are gonna end up fall in a the trap and start blame Mr. Taylor say he never did feel look either and all of
yes,
those things.
yes,
Yeah. So marriage, trust me. Marriage and a whole, as me say, is a ministry by itself.
Mm-hmm.
can
And
I
that's
tell
why you
you?
have to set your house in a order before you can set church in a order. Because it
Amen to
is
that,
a
Pastor.
ministry.
That's true.
That's
That
true.
is so fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the end of
Yes,
the day,
man.
like if you don't set the house in order, like oh you is going to set the house of God in order.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you
And
don't have
with
to
CMR and Chris's
yeah,
situation,
yes,
with CMR and Chrissy situation, I see a lot of people with in the flesh, can me see a flesh and
yes.
and 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 feel like and speak a lot of things, Chrissy for left and Chrissy for this and Chrissy for that and CMR now go change and CMR now go this and because then I so fleshy, they
Yes.
now go see where a spiritual person I see. It doesn't matter if them don't know if I did Chrissy fall in a situation if CMR wouldn't forgive her. Nobody knows. But they
Exactly.
tend to look at the more negative things, try to pull out the negative things, then fi put them out there. Now
Yes,
stay because of your children. You need
yes,
happiness. All of these things. I remember there was a situation with me and my husband. And me say
yes.
me I go talk about it on my YouTube channel. And persons literally tell lie on me, So me mash up me house. Good pastor like I mean a church, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Mash up me house and mash up this and how me always a fight me husband. Like people will literally say things will look like it is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you not strong enough, you're giving to what them I say when you know say
Fact.
it is not true.
That is a fact.
So trust me, marriage is not a walkover. As this thing is saying, pan TikTok said, do this and beat me. Because marriage is not sitting where you can just get up and go in and just say. Mm-mm.
Can I tell you?
Sometime you go hate your partner. Sometime you go love your partner. You just go have that time the way you want to be by yourself. Him go have the
Yeah.
time the way you want to be by yourself. It's not that you want the relationship fit done. But everybody have their own time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fact, fact.
So
All right, go
Love your
ahead. Go
lifestyle.
ahead.
Welcome. Go ahead, Tasha.
me can't see it chatting or something. Me can't jump off now because I need to go take a shower.
Okay,
Okay, okay.
no problem, darling. But thank you for
Yeah,
second.
really
Say
appreciate
part about CMR. Pastor, hold on there before you go. The part with
Yes.
Christian and CMR. What is your response towards the couple, knowing that what's happening?
Okay, as me put it on my channel, I'm making no
Mm.
say, listen, I don't believe that she must just get up and
Yes.
leave her marriage. Yes, she may go through things with him behind the scene, but this one become a public outburst.
Yes.
But that still not give you a right to just get up and walk out, because marriage is something that is honorable. And when God is into something, that means you alone not have a say. God have a
Yeah.
Yes.
say also. So I think she should have to seek God, same as she seek God. And I believe
Yes.
so they can work it out and come back stronger.
Stronger
Okay.
than before.
And
Okay.
your friends, you know, God is so powerful. That's why I'm saying people put God in our box. Because if God will
Mhm.
misserve, me know he can wipe memory clean.
Yes.
Hmm.
Even though it's a stink and it looks so bad, if
Yes.
their marriage ordained by God and God go in and fix it, you wouldn't believe, say, oh, it now go hard for Chrissy go lay down with her husband. It now go hard for Chrissy go play with her husband in a public. It now go hard for them
Yeah,
come back
that's true.
because God step in.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
a
That's true.
That's a fact. Thank you so much, Christopher. So come on here and share your points, what you think about
Really
it.
appreciate
All
it.
right. So welcome, Haliva.
All
Great to
right.
meet you. Thank you so
All
much. I
right.
really appreciate it.
I have
All right.
Anthony. Make a shout out to you. I think this is the first time I've seen
All right.
Anthony.
So welcome, Anthony. Happy to
Bless up
have
yourself.
you here.
All right. Mixing on my past. Make a shout
Blessing to
out to
you,
you. Simone
Christopher.
Bradley, make a shout out to
Blessing to you,
you. Says
Simone.
I tell his family. Good night, everyone.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
All right. So
I feel secrecy, shame. All right,
okay.
that's a fact. That's
Yeah,
a
I
fact. Mixing up more
understand.
facts.
All right, mixing with the Muffas, they are a married
Oh
person, right?
yes,
So, all
yes,
right, please
yes.
may
We,
I
we
ask
need
you
we
to
need
stay
all the
because
married
I need
person.
married person. Someone
Yeah,
ready
we
if you
need to
want to
hear your
come
takes
up,
on it.
no
The
problem. If
link
you
is
don't
pinned,
want to come
please.
up, if you don't want to come up, I understand. You don't have to sit turn on your camera. We understand, but we need married person for talk. And for person who don't married and are planning on getting married,
Five-star
if
shell
you
first,
are
girl.
here, for person who do not married and if you're planning on
Hello, L.
getting
Who
married,
married? You
yeah.
married.
If
You
you're planning
married.
on getting married, you can come up, come give your 2 cents. So come up more fast. I
Muffats,
don't
come
want
up.
to say it
Even
here in
even
the
if
chat.
I brief, it
Christopher,
be very brief. You know,
yeah,
matter.
come up
Come
to
on.
hear your point
We
of
need
view,
to hear something.
Christopher. Because we need to hear from a man too. Because we are here from
That
so
is
much
it.
lady, we want to
That
hear from
is
a
it.
man
Yes,
perspective
exactly.
or relationship and about that. Yeah, so me I invite you up tonight. I'm just inviting you up
The
tonight.
Bradleys is young in marriage or long time
No,
in marriage.
you
You
must
remember?
have like
The
someone if you feel
Bradleys, if you want to come up,
yeah.
the link is pinned. You
All
understand? You
right.
can just click on
Yes.
it and they just
Because we
do the
are
thing
here
also.
educating each
Uh,
other.
step up, more fast. Exactly.
Exactly.
Me not
Step
hear.
up.
You not hear me?
Step up.
Come, click on the link. Click on the link, more
Yeah, I
fast.
hear him. And
We which far?
we going to talk on it, but we
Exactly.
need
We
you
need to
to come
talk
up.
on it
Come
because
up, Christopher, because we know see you don't afraid. You don't
yes,
have to
I
turn
said
on your
wifey.
camera.
I think I'm
No,
more
we
want
don't
to
want
hear
to
from
hear from Tony.
Christopher. Make
Listen,
me hear from
all
a
if
man.
wife want to talk, I
My
want to hear
wife
what
is
wife
asleep.
have to say.
So
But I want to hear from Ozzy. I want to hear from a man perspective.
all right then. Come up, Christopher. Click
Yeah.
on the link and come
The
up.
link
Because we
in.
want to hear from a man.
From different
Because
couples too.
to be frank, yes, CMR go out there. You understand? But want to know from a married couple, what would you do and what you think about
Listen.
the situation? You understand? What do you think Chrissy and CMR are supposed to work together? Or just tell me your take on the complete topic.
All
All
right.
right?
So remember, if you don't married and you're planning on getting married and you have 2 cents, you want to share it, you can click on the link and come up and stuff. Asheen, if you're still here and you want to join me, if you have anything to say, you want to join, you can just click on the link where you see pin in the chat and come up on the link. Your camera don't have to turn on if you don't want it on, baby girl. All right. So I'm going back
Come, Christopher, I'm
to
waiting.
the
I'm waiting.
topic. Ozzy is waiting on you, Mr. Christopher. Can I
Okay,
say that,
Christopher,
Mr. Christopher? We are waiting on you. Anyway, come back to the topic, guys. All right. So, as I said, I don't have much really to say about Samara and Christy, but a lot of person said like it don't suppose so. What happened at total foolishness as me said before, right? And me feel say most of all out of the situation, what get hurt the most all right, somebody a come up and me see. Oh
No
yes,
fuss.
my fat. All right.
Yo, yo. Going,
Hi,
Christoph, go
What
on.
do?
You
Yes,
know.
yes.
good stuff.
What
Hold on,
call
hold on.
darling?
Hold on, there's some noise in my background. 1 second.
All right.
Uh,
All right. Who is your darling? You think you're easy? Then you say, hi, darling. Yeah. All right. So, guys, this is the Moffat family, guys. So, we are going to hear from shortly about pertaining to the
Alright, yo, can you hear me
yeah, man.
Yes,
Bless
go
up yourself,
ahead.
bro.
now? Alright, so, what you asking now? What you want me input fan now? I see my do if it right or wrong.
In Wi-Fi, but
Uh,
I don't want to know if I see
man,
my do right or wrong. Hey, you guys, can you hear me? Do you want to know if
all
what's...
right.
Can you hear me
Sorry,
now?
me didn't hear nothing what you said because she post. Go
Alright,
ahead, no.
so you guys want to know if what CMR did was right or wrong?
oh, what's going on with the internet?
God.
Why the
Yes,
internet?
yes, yes, Moffat.
Moffat said the internet look like a chip out or something go wrong. I don't know what's going on a while ago.
Yeah, I don't
But
know. I'm gonna
yes,
tell
we
you
want
what's
to
going
know.
on. Oh, my sound now. My sound strong
Go
and right.
ahead, go ahead.
All right. Want to know? You
Yes,
want to
Yeah,
know
man,
Moffat.
let's
if
all
CMR? You want to know if CMR right or wrong? What you want to understand? So, in my views, right? CMR.
All right.
To me,
Um,
CMR still.
so
Yeah.
as a married person, Chris, I want to know if
From a
this
man
in this
perspective.
situation as a man perspective,
Yeah.
how would you deal with this situation or Chris in a now? What you da want to like said tell her
Advice.
like said boy little advice about what took place.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Remember, say when bedrock and pillar jam are going, you know.
Yes.
Then we can only look on the inside and say, boy, yeah, rough, you know. But I am
Yes.
telling you the truth. If you are married to work, nobody on the outside can stop it. You understand?
So
All I'm
true.
have to do. All I'm have to do, you know. I'll see what I have to do. I'll be the man and just man up thing and try to work it out with the wife before I work it out with the media. The
Yes,
Yes.
media
exactly.
comes second. The media comes second. And once you work out everything with she, everything else will fit into place. And then them come and make a little media appearance and say, yo guys, yeah, we're working on our relationship and but
Yeah,
him have to work out with his wife first. That's the most important thing. And then with him, I guess him daughters with a ear wag on. So everything will fit in place after that. So as a man, you have to be a man and start the foolishness and go to her and just don't know. If him have to give her some time to, cause she needs some time. I mean I think she really couldn't give up. So I think it's the media pressure. She
that
need to
is
just
the
come
truth.
off of the media,
Mm-hmm.
just stay away from it for a little time so you don't hurt her too much. You understand? And then just make her make a decision on her own. You see me? Wait, let me spell. Hold on.
Yeah. All right.
Where am I?
So
Where am I go? Where am I go?
What Moffat said,
Where am
last
I go? Go
close
All right.
inside.
Strong mom.
Before me go inside first.
Um,
You
bless
drive
up yourself.
inside.
Make a
happy to
shout out.
have you here. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
So
So go ahead, Christopher.
yeah, man. So basically, um, yo, the man does fall victim to the flesh as, a lot of men do, you understand? A lot of way.
Yeah.
We're not perfect. We can't say we're perfect, but yeah, we kind of, we lose our fine, but guess what? We can't kill him because I'm a human being. You understand what I say? And we don't know what is going on in their family. So yo, let's work it out and come back good and strong, yeah. Just take a
Yes,
little break and take a time, man. That's all. But you
exactly.
don't know.
Yeah, man.
That are
But
my
yes,
views still.
yes. So what Oliver said, Chris, it
Christopher.
says it's not easy, for her to get back to CMR because all that look took place should not nothing private. It is practically public.
Public.
So,
It is
so basically, at the embarrassing, she maybe say, boy, I run from. And I don't think nothing first, yes, it feel embarrassing, yes. But as a man, was if I'm me and see a man, I try my best and work out things with my wife. You understand? Because of you do around and you doing it openly and everybody know. You understand? So just as I say, bro, Chris, talk to your wife first before you talk to the media. You understand? Try and work it out at the best of ability and then you can just talk to the media after.
yes,
That's how
that
me
is
see it,
the thing.
You
That
Yeah.
understand?
is the
Plus,
thing.
even if she in the past had done something wrong, I mean, it never come out like this. She was more responsible. You understand what I say? That if
Yeah.
that ever happened, you get what I
Yeah.
say? Now fear thing, fear business gone abroad. I understand her business right now is spoiled on the internet, you know? So it
Hmm.
basically put her in a little precarious, embarrassing position. But yo, it's as I say, me that look for try working it out, try getting um how you call it a therapy and see
Yes.
our counseling
Yes.
and see what can go on. You understand? But
Yeah.
yo, it is up to her what she can stand, and she seems like a strong woman. But I mean, it's just up to her because she makes some statements about the responsibilities that she herself was carrying during the relationship, and them
Hmm.
thing that have to stop. She have to look into herself and say, "Yo, brother, it's not you have to pull back and make sure say him up on the same page too.
Yeah,
It's not just
exactly.
a one person thing I put in most of the effort. Like for me here, she has said, I don't know how true it is, but that's what
Hmm.
she said. So
Yeah.
that's how I'm see it still.
Hmm.
Big up yourself, Rosa. Me
Yeah,
not
man.
even
Big
get
up
Thank
look
yourself,
in
bro.
at
Big
you.
up
me not
yourself,
even
big up
get
yourself.
Thank
look
you
in at the
so much
comments
for
because
coming
me a
on.
drive. But they
All
are
Alright.
right.
drive, so I don't know.
Have a
Big up on
great
yourself.
day. Man.
Safe
All
travel,
right.
bro.
Thank you so much. All right. So, guys. All right. So
So
this
I'm
is
read on comments.
yeah. Go ahead
All
and read.
right. Simone's Riley says, Chrissy feel the same way anyone should feel if they treated on. I can imagine it's not a good feeling. No one would feel good about what happened and especially how it happened. Exactly.
And then the point where I understand what everybody is talking about, knowing that he is the type of person is on the media. And yes, the social media, that's I'm always tell person say you have to be careful. Social media, it builds some of us and it breaks some of us. Stop it. So social media builds some of us and it breaks some of us. Because me guarantee that if this was a case where the couple was a social media figure, right? Like this happened, probably in our case, they should then go and said work it
Work it
out
out.
between each
Yeah.
other
Behind closed
behind
door.
closed door. Excuse me
Exactly.
a minute, guys, because this baby needs attention, right? So you are going to hear my voice, but you are not seeing my face at the moment. Anyway, as I was saying, if both of them never the public figure, your name I said, it ain't not probably so bad as
Yeah.
how it
Would
is
look
now.
so
Because
embarrassed.
the end of the day, you need not feel this much embarrassing because none of us has been in a relationship different from married where boy you get treated on and man pay you like a fool. Probably then nowadays me see people that talk about yammed. None of us has been yammed before we becomes a wife or becomes a husband. So the end of the day, I feel say I true this is in the public eyes,
Exactly.
make it so hurtful and painful and so forth. The end of the day, we have to realize that listen, this too shall pass.
Mm-hmm.
This
It
too
is.
shall pass. And not every day it will be the same. Because if you know when things happen, with a person a big celebrity or whatever, and things happen, when it come up on social media, it circulate for a matter of time, and then you just see gone. Like if nothing did happen. And person move on with them life and live them life. So you see the end of the day, guys, like as me said earlier on, things do happen in a relationship. And to me, it'll hurt you as an individually. You
Sorry,
have
baby.
comments? Go
Sorry to
ahead.
cut you. You understand? Simone, you're so right. You are so right. They are going to be definitely need individual counseling before they can do couples counseling. So
Yes,
so the
yes,
counselor up here what one man say without the
yes,
next partner.
yes, yes,
You understand? So you know what the one the chest and individual what
yes,
the one the chest and then together. You understand? They can come together and then sort it out. Simone said something again. Social media put more pressure on Chrissy.
yes, yes,
You
that is a
understand? You hear
fact.
me say? And more embarrassed.
That is a fact, and that is it what I always talk about. When you're a social media figure, believe it yes or no, like trust me, things is going to happen. And if it happen one time, it's social media, there is when the embarrassment come, there is when the shame come, there is when you feel like say, oh you can't bother, you give up, you throw in the
Mm-hmm.
towel. You feel all different type of way because the truth of the matter is them put more pressure
Pressure.
to pressure and pressure bust
Was fight.
pipe as I always
Exactly.
hear my husband speak about.
Exactly.
Pressure is going to bust a pipe. If you have a water pipe or any other pipe and you put too much pressure on that pipe, eventually it's going to bust. You understand? But for me, when me now say encourage a couple as I already put in my 2 cents on the topic and the matter pertaining to CMR and Christy. Yes, CMR wrong and so forth. He not be the first. Me not back him. Me not say him right for the way him do. Him not be the first person go out and treat on them wife, and that is a red flag here. So, because truth of the matter, I don't believe. Look, boy, you need to believe me. Let me talk now. Truth of the matter is, guys, I do not believe in I said like everybody person, everyone with is different, right? I'm not gonna tell a man how to live them life, but this is my perspective speaking. I believe in one wedding. If you've been in a one wedding and it don't work out and then you have to let the person and get married back again, well, I'm not here to judge, I'm not here to bash. If you believe in that one, like say your happiness come first, whose happiness do not come first? You tell me. So you have to value yourself before you can value your other things around you, right? So the end of the day, as I was saying, him not gonna be the first one we said who treating him wife. And me feel say treating it as when
Yes,
you're
it
being
is.
faithful to your partner,
Um,
and your partner is being so
unfaithful.
unfaithful to you. And you know when me feel say treating now, we are talking now in general, apart from Carter's pushing and Christy, apart from Christy and CMR, we are not talking about that now, but we are talking now in general now, right? Overall, in general, I believe that it is very unfair as a woman. We are talking the woman behalf, right? As a lady, you get up, you wash, you cook, you clean, you take care of the household, you take care of the kids. If you have a job, you go to job, you come back, you get things in preparation, every single thing and so forth, right? and you're being faithful to your partner, you take care of your husband. If I upstage him want, guys, they give him the upstage. If I esco beach fish, I don't know what me I talk about. I can't spell it out now. As an adult, you know, read between the line, right? All right. Listen, if you want escovitch fish, you give it escovitch, you curry it, you do stew mutton, stew pork, you bake, you jerk, you do everywhere your
Yeah.
husband wants it. You make him have it and comfortable, right? So the end of the day now, for you do everything. Some of us are turn with back on our relatives them because our partner, right? Me I say some. The reason why I say some, me no want nobody say extra within me. You understand? Some of us are turn with back on our relatives them because of our partner. That's who we are with. Because some of us people is not with the person we are with, and you have to push them
Yeah, push
aside,
aside.
right? Because of your partner, where you said, carry before God and gonna make your vow, guys, right? The end of the day, all if you know said later on that partner treats on you. Like, trust me, it's going to be hard. But you, I forgot to try your best to work it out as an individual. When you're being faithful, you're doing everything as a woman, and a man go here and think that, oh, it's nice. And you know what can be the earthy part about it, guys? When your partner go here and treated somebody we don't then nowhere near your class, you understand that can be a other part, right? As for the something there is coming to one for you.
All right. Simone Birdie says, social media make her feel as though she has to make a quick decision and make her feel that her decision has to please the public.
Let me tell you this, alright. As someone said that me I dive after what someone said. Listen, you see enough of who we are chat Christian and bash Carters. Let me tell you know something. Them not live a better life than the people. Them. The truth of the matter, they are not living a better life. Enough of the people them where you see on internet and you post your comment and they are saying a bag of things. They are not living a better life. Truth of the matter, enough of them probably had bad mind the girl, bad mind the man,
Yeah.
and so forth. And one thing for me from always hear my granny usually say, never you make whatever of them more for you. People have them more for you. And sometimes being as an individual, some of us don't know. We say come together with our family, with husband, right? Or with wife and say pray together. Remember the word of God say it's not the family that pray together,
T Blair,
stay
T Blair, make
together.
a shout out to you.
Blessing to you, T Blair. Alright. Remember the word of God said it's not the family that pray
Pray
together,
stay
stay
together.
together. So sometimes you have to say prayer some people more tough for you. Sometimes the enemy just want to destroy your way and support. Remember, you know, guys, the enemy don't like to see marriage. Anything happy. If you have a friend and not too happy and comfortable with each other, enemy try to mash it up. If you
Exactly.
have a relationship, you're married and so forth, the enemy don't want to see no family. The enemy are work double time. We are living in a time when me no know even don't see. The enemy launch an attack against Christian, against the children, against
Children and that
married.
marriage. Hey,
So the enemy don't want to see
no one to
nothing
see nothing,
good.
nothing together.
The enemy launch an attack for destroy. You think the enemy want to see marriage? You think the enemy want to see a husband and wife come, Mr. Taylor, hold hand together.
And
Put on your phone, look a bit, hold hand together, and we start begin to pray
pray.
together and so forth. You believe the enemy is going to like to see that? The enemy don't want to see that. Truth of the matter, the enemy do not want to see that. You understand? So the enemy a work overtime. I listen to what Christy have to say. You know which part in what Christy said really said touch me? Christy said she realized that they was having problem in the marriage. And she decided to listen, I'm going to start go back to church because she realized that no sir, this is more than what me can manage. This here buckle here do not belong to me. This buckle here belongs to God. Because listen, me cannot fight this battle. But with God, me know that all things is possible.
Yes.
You understand? So Christy decided, say, okay, me have to go leave this to God. Because listen, this is bigger than what me think. This is bigger than what me think. Me cannot manage this no more. So listen, me, I leave it to God. For God fix it
Fix it.
and work out
Yeah,
things
man.
in me. So Christy decides, says, listen, I'm going to put it in the hands of God. Listen, just as when Christy decides, I'm going to put it in the hands of God, the enemy launch an
Attack.
attack.
Hello?
Why is it the girl never come out earlier on and see? Because listen, the enemy mad now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go to church, yeah, trying to tear down my kingdom now. You understand? We are look out at the biblical eye, but we need to look out at the physical eye. We are look out at, but we need to look out at the spiritual eye. You understand? The enemy sister Christy is about to get them breakthrough, right? The enemy thinks that Christy is about to say, yeah, man. The enemy thinks that Christy was about to get them breakthrough and stuff, but the enemy never like that. So the enemy say, yeah, you go to church right here, so me accept you. Right here, so I'm going to come in and mash up your plan, mash up your home, destroy your family, destroy you. But the devil is a liar though. Because every setback is for a better comeback. And every disappointment is for an appointment. And it's not all them race start, but all the race finish. That's why I said it. Anything that Christy choose to do, I will support her
We need the
100%.
choice to
If she
see.
choose to stay, I will support her. If she choose to go, and that is the best decision she can ever think about, I will support her. It doesn't really matter her decision. You understand? It doesn't really matter. But truth of the matter, me I pray for them can go together and try and work on it and fix things. Truth of the matter. Me know it's not easy because as someone Brady speak earlier on in the chat, person and social media make it even harder for them to try and work and fix their marriage. And listen, guys, every time I come on here, I normally talk, you stop get carried away by social media. Stop make social media make you get carried away. You forget say, oh, you have a family who loves you, you have a wife or you have a husband who love you. Me tired to come on social media and see I just hear fooling in share here sometime on social media. Me tired of it. Truth of the matter, more want to start come, more want to hear the family and family and work on their marriage. Because
Exactly.
it's not an
Confirm.
easy road.
It can work out. You understand?
You understand? Christina gonna be the first to get treated. Christina gonna be the first one where her husband are treated. Man treat, woman treat. Only difference is man, me not say man more said quicker to temptation. In some case, we woman will more stand firm than a man. Because remember guys, man are sexual being. Man is a sexual being. You watch and see if probably Mr. Taylor come on the life and him not get none of that. Probably he come on the life and look like life done with him because he not get recorded Gucci.
Hello, somebody.
You understand? But when he get a Gucci, I say he feel so happy. Them tell us sometimes to be me not focus without you. So bust me Some man act different than how we will act. You understand, guys? And we must never be quick to say why bash or say a person go through certain things, but speak it and alive and rejoice over person downfall. Me see somebody come on for my comments, right? Because I post a video and person come on under my comments. Me no remember if it was here on YouTube or support. And the negativity where person have said, I was like, wow. Some of them I delete. When I don't delete, I not even look at it. Because no people where you see, even down to family and friend, them no want to see a relationship. If you can't see the family and friends sometime when you're having in your circle, you not run from them. Trust me, you not block some of them out of your life because some of them don't really mean you no good. Blessing genius family.
Genius, bless yourself.
Some of them don't mean no good.
Exactly. I can
Go ahead with that.
All right.
Because Papa the punish
All
something
right.
there. Hey, come turn up on here yourself for me, please, Anton.
All right. So Oliver says cheating is dangerous. when
Carry on.
you are a celebrity. Exactly. And also him said side chick know too much about you as a celebrity. They know your next move
Exactly.
based on the indoor videos with your family. So them stop, them notice, them
Yeah,
observe, them look, them no miss no point.
that is it. Because what? Some of these woman truth of the matter to some of we as lady we are so bad mind. Some of us as a lady we are so bad mind. You get to me and say we are so bad mind. We don't
Um,
want to see a person and them relationship. We do not happy to see another woman is
bless up to
living
you, Blair.
happy.
Moisha, bless up yourself.
Blessing Moisha, blessing to you.
Good.
Yeah. All right. Some of us as lady, we don't like to see other lady happy. When we see them a live some a life in a two head or two mentality, we are say, oh, I wish if I was in
Yeah.
them position. If you was in another lady position, will you do the things them that the wife will do? Some person, you know, truth of the matter, some of these person that even want to be committed. That is the reason why some of these ladies want to go into a married life because they don't want to be committed.
Moy and Doe show, good night.
Good night to you. They don't want to be committed. They want to go in another person marriage to destroy it because listen, some of them have this thing to say in a Jamaica. I don't sure if it's happening also overseas, right? Some of this saying is, oh, married man mind woman.
Yeah.
Married man take care of them. So that is the reason why enough of them goes to married man. Them don't want to go into a relationship with said who have a single man or find a man for them own.
Mm-hmm.
They do not want to do it.
All right. Let's see. Let's go on comments.
I don't know.
Right. All right. So Simone says everyone know their limits and what they can handle. We the public can give our yeah, exactly. So we can give our takes on it.
Yes, that
You
is it.
understand? But it's what she can handle
That is it.
decision based on her of the family. Exactly. I didn't even answer the comments. I'm another person. All right. Bless up yourself, Moisha. All right. T Blair. Make a shout out. My bless up T Blair.
Yes. Blessing people there.
Talk shout Miss Taylor. When God fix it, well fix.
Yes,
Exactly. Let
yes.
me say something to you. Sometimes the marriage can eventually fall apart. As always your wife said, good things fall apart to what
Better
better
things
things
happen.
happen. You
Yes.
understand? Yeah, man. Right.
Yes. So, all right. So, guys, listen. The end of the day, as I was speaking earlier on, some of these ladies out here, them target husband, then target man, especially man out here on internet, gonna be very careful.
No? True?
Wanna be very careful. Know what gonna work and know things where you and your partner go through. Never you give away 80% good for 20%
And
no good.
some man
And
really fool,
sometimes you can really put it in this manner. Never you give up even your 100% good for 0% bad. Because some of these ladies out here, truth of the matter, them just want to destroy your wedding, destroy your life. They don't want you. They want what them can gain from you.
Kim One Black, make a shout out to you.
They don't want you know, truth of the matter to be told, hello. They do not want you. They just want what they can say, get from your relationship. They just want to destroy your marriage.
Saying it online, you said, think you're from, which country you said you're from? I think you said India.
Blessing to
Bless up
you
yourself,
from
watching
India.
all the way from
From
India.
India,
Make a shout
blessing.
out to you.
Blessing. All right. So, I can go ahead.
What?
All right. So the end of the day, some of these people you see on social media, like they're not for you. Because as this come out, you hear how much person was saying how much negativity about the Carter family, Chrissy this, Carter this. this and that. That means you know for your fact that there was never for you. Yeah, mom, realize, realize. All right. So the end of the day, guys, person is going to say a lot of different things. Come for him. Give me a minute, guys. No,
Then they
no,
wanna sleep.
no. You was planning to go and sleep. Walk him. Him soon gonna end here. All right. So excuse me about that. All right. Sometime as I was saying earlier on, listen, guys. Me married for the 11 years. Me I give you an insight. So for all of my new person them that just came in the building, blessings to you. I'm blessing to all of my silent listeners them. If you're on the live and you choose to stay silent, you can come in and say make we have a talk, right? No problem. Listen, me married this year is going to make 12 years. Me and Mr. Taylor married. And every wedding is unique, as Shelly Connor should have said, right? Every wedding is unique in them different ways. Every wedding is unique. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. The true me and Mr. Taylor married for so much years, things do not happen. Yes, treating was never part of it, but other things do arrive. Other things do arrive. There are times when I might explain this from one live before. There are days when I feel like said, oh, I want to get up and leave Mr. Taylor. Yes, I do. There was days when Mr. Taylor feel the
That's true.
same way,
That's true.
but probably he never want to break me in news, but he probably want to get up and leave me. So don't it, Mr. Taylor?
That's true.
Because the end of the day, we have to be mindful that it's two different persons, two different backgrounds, two different personalities.
So it should
And
be trusted. When strike. Exactly. You don't know when side sticker side chick I got strike with you.
all right. So the end of the day, two different backgrounds, as I was saying, two different personalities. The end of the day, guess what, guys? We work together and try our best to become the one. The things is going to happen. If the moon is perfect, I'm not perfect. I can sit here tonight and tell no lie and say, oh, I am perfect.
Everybody have them flaws. Everybody have them
I
flaws.
am not perfect. I just think it comments in. Okay. All right. So the end of the day, I'm not perfect. You understand? Mr. Taylor here is not perfect. We do have our
Flaws,
challenges
yeah.
that we face.
Each time you understand, you just have
You
to
learn
just,
something new. And that's why I was saying earlier on the live, you have to make prayer be the number one priority.
that hurts.
You have to put God first in every single thing that you're doing. Hold your husband and husband learn to hold your wife and pray with your wife. You don't have to be a Christian who can join and together and pray together. And when things happen in our marriage and so forth, it's just like relationship. Only difference is married is more say committed than a normal girlfriend and boyfriend or relationship and so forth. That no means that two things happen like say if you get up and walk out of your marriage.
Money and Dory is the first time. So Money and Dory, bless
Oh,
yourself
blessing to
first
you.
time,
Thank you for being here. So you're here with your girl Simone Taylor. My husband is Dennis
Dennis
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yes, we are married. We're married for said 11 years. This year is going to be 12 years. Yes, and many, many more to come in Jesus' name. So
Yes.
thank you for being here on the live with us. Really appreciate you being here.
They said
Alright.
the issues for the issues is people on the outside do
Yeah.
not know what's going on. They think is heaven. Them
Then I
them
say,
put themselves in a people relationship and see it's hell. That sometimes some people understand in some relationship much things they want go through. You understand? So them would have they in the outside and them know what going on in the inside with you.
That is it. Them don't know. They do not know. So when say you don't know a thing, you intend to talk any stupid thing, things is going to happen. A person believes that truth is only one. I think we can mash up a marriage. Like, come on, guys, we are human beings. Sometimes your partner have a lot of a flaw. You yourself have a lot of flaw. You understand?
You can outside see me well um put together a thing. Yeah, want what she has. You know oh who
Right.
in income but what I have. So no person no understand. We always put it that was sacrifice.
Or them
Yes.
fear relationship and well, I must remember, I tell you. Sometimes some people, some person out here see a relationship, them want to be all up in your glory and don't know
Don't
your
know the story.
story, right?
Exactly.
Them see your relationship and them not even know the sacrifice that
Too
you
much
have to
things you have
make,
to
how
make.
much things you have to make. And I said this over TikTok, I make me say it here, right on this slide. Me and Mr. Taylor, right? This year is going to be 12-year anniversary. We're going to be celebrating. I'm going to tell you something, my people. Some things when me do, when my husband do, I know for a fact that a woman out there, Nina, said, when me meet my husband was going through a whole lot. And me as the wife have to take time out. And a lot of you guys out there, you don't take time out we say do something, but at the same time, you want people good wife people to let them proper wife and come to you out there as a Jezebel woman. A
Yeah.
man not going to live them good quality wife and come to you out there but just asleep from there to here, so they are not going to do it. Or they believe a proper somebody and come to somebody what is going to be treating on them the moment you treat with me, that means that you find somebody else out here. If me feel if my partner come here and he's going to do me the same thing or he's going to do me worse. Me and Mr. Taylor Day, as me said, married for said almost 12 years. This year is going to be 12. And if we have problem, yes, we have a lot of problem. A whole heap of problem we've been having. Right? Not right now. But in the first to second year of marriage, guys, can I tell you, there are days you want to go in the comments?
Uh, Something grab me think you gotta talk about
Go
this.
ahead and talk about it.
Alright, but remember where that's it. You do not know how my husband and I are going through. You only know um the inner street part of the man, but not the man who require house home treatment.
What is this?
Exactly.
Right?
She
Listen,
also
go ahead.
said that I am not going to say only a man can break a relationship.
Also, the woman,
Woman, yeah,
yes,
woman
that is a
also. So we
fact.
can't talk on a
Yes,
one way
yes,
thing.
because the
You
both
understand?
partner do it.
Woman
Because
too,
woman
true.
is not innocent. And this is why I said earlier on in the life, woman is doing and man is doing. You
Mhm.
understand? But only difference is with CMR and Christy is
Wow.
because they do not they was on social media. For other person is not on social media. So true them there is not on social media. Them deal with the
Worldwide,
situation
make
in
a
a
shout out to
different
you.
manner.
I didn't see this person worldwide. Sorry, baby.
Okay. Blessing
Worldwide.
to you worldwide.
Here was something they said. Oliver said some side chick want went the life like the wife as well. You buy your wife a Benz, she want just the same
Yeah.
red
Them
eye, them red eye,
exactly.
them
I mean I
red
get
eye,
into that a little bit,
them red
guys.
eye for
I'm
true.
going
So
to get into
worldwide,
that.
make a shout out to you.
Listen again worldwide. Alright, so I'm going to get into that, right? Careful.
Come through
Alright,
the time, a little bit slow,
alright. So
okay, it's not your first time, sir, first time, sis. Okay, what, right? More than one.
okay.
Remember your word. Go ahead.
Alright. if you want to go through comment,
Come
no
on, go
problem.
ahead.
All right. So listen, guys. May I talk about my relationship? But before I talk about my relationship, may I talk about some things in general, right? Before I speak about my relationship. All right. We here on social media platform, right? We put ourselves out here. We put our family, our marriage, every single thing we put out here. So you guys on social media,
Mhm.
you understand? The end of the day, there are going to be things will take place in the home. If it's a minor, we can put it out. But deeper things than a minor, we are not going to put it out, right? Because first we've been talking about Christy no and Christy whatever, right? So me I polish off the floor. All right. Even if it was a case where this is not the first time CMR is doing it, who is me and you to judge? How we know that? Is it a case where we live in a people them home to know that this is not the first time he's doing it? Or we just make up a thing and just use it because true it's the first time we realize that this come forth, right? I think I see Mr. Winston. Throw it
Mhm.
down. All right.
The
Blessing to you,
computer
Mr.
working as
Winston.
well.
I
Mr.
understand.
Winston,
Blessing
make a
to you,
shout out to you.
darling. Welcome. All right. So the end of the day, who are we to judge or who are we to criticize and say negative against the couple? No one know what was taking place in them home apart from she, her husband, and probably the
Maybe the
kids.
kids. Maybe the kids.
Maybe because it's a case where kids them not even have to know, right? And probably if she said it to family member, or close friend, no one know what Chrissy was really going through. But the end of the day, guys, this is what I want to put on the ear. You see, we putting ourselves out here on social media, we have to be very, very careful. Because me can record, the reason why I'm saying this, I'm talking it of experience. When I was in the hospital having my baby boy, right? This is the first time he is going to hear me speaking like this, guys, right? When I was in the hospital giving birth to my baby boy, as I know we put it out, Ozzy was supposed to do the video and as I explained before, Ozzy end up get caught up in the moment and run left the camera. So just a little part on the inside, guys.
Yeah.
You get to see what was taking place. You see when Ozzy buy food and things care come give to me and also buy
Flowers.
rose. Me realize that one day me dey home and me get a comment from an individual. I'm not going to say name, right? And only thing we grab the individual is the rose when my husband buy come give me. Remember, you are telling me, step, why you wish to have a husband like mine. Because you see, Jamaica man, them this and then that and all different type of things. And you get I said to me, say, only thing we catch you to this Jamaica man. You never know, see, as a Jamaica man can be so nice. This is the first event you're seeing a Jamaica man buy rose carrot and give them wife when them wife give birth and in the hospital. Guys, listen, you have to be careful of people on social media. Them see your life and them don't know the sacrifice that you have to make. You have to be very careful. Oh, you mean by you want a husband like my one? So this is what I have to say to the girl. So I was like, okay. Me glad what you said when all of what you said. I did listen to her. Then I said to her, I said, sis, you sure you want to have a husband like my one? The person was, yeah, because Mr. Taylor nice and Mr. Taylor this and Mr. Taylor that. So I was like, okay, okay. I'm glad you say it. So I said to the person who said, here's a go when me and Mr. Taylor meet. You know him? No. I said, years ago, you know my husband did have a lot of dirty ways because if you go on my channel and watch YouTube, you hear him talk and he say it to even down to his family, down to his sister and talk to the other day. And he said to his sister, said, listen, him don't know how him wife put up with him because the amount of baggage where him as a husband did have. Him don't know how, but guess what? He did not know how. Me did not know how as a wife how me deal with it, but God was in the midst of everything. because our wedding was ordained by God. So even though him don't know how to put up with him, God give me the strength. Because sometimes I hear pastor get talk when time she hear, right? Pastor get it a solid point. Pastor say, listen, even though your wedding is ordained by God, that no means that things not gonna come.
Yes,
It's just
exactly.
like when God choose
Exactly.
you as a Christian. Did you know say person them when God choose after go through the hardest battle?
Persecution. People
Amount
can
of
lie upon you.
persecution you have to go through, amount of people is going to say lie, amount of people is going to say things about you which is not true.
Mhm.
Me can't tell you because I'm going through it even right now speaking. Because what I know I am chosen by God. The person out here not gonna accept me as them should. Person not going to love me as them should. Person I tell a lot of lie. Person is going to be doing a lot of different things. So
Not the
blessing to
slim, not
you,
the
not
slim,
to
make a shout
slim.
out.
So when you're choosing by God, guys, listen, you're going to go through a lot of persecution. You hear what I just said? Not little. A lot of persecution. You have to go through the test because if you don't go through the test, you can't have a testimony.
Yes.
And if you don't be a mess, you couldn't bring
Can be
forth
a
a
message.
message.
Mhm.
So you have to say go through it. So stop see person life on social media and wish if you was in their position. So go back to what I was saying to the girl. Me say years ago, if you know my husband, you need not on the phone right now. I said this way you I said to
Mhm.
me. You only know him now. And you only see what we are putting out there, even though my husband changed. My husband now is a man of God. I can look at my husband and say, yes, this was the man that I see all along. But before the man become this, me have to go through a lot. Me have to pray for him. And no lady out there is not willing to sacrifice some things that I sacrifice on my relationship. So sometimes when you see me come on here and me talk about my relationship and me even emphasize on my relationship, I know what we have to go through as a couple. It never easy. There are days
No.
when me pack my bag and me run away. Me gonna
Yeah.
let Mr. Taylor because me see
Yeah,
me tired of it.
dirty ways.
And guess
Listen.
what? God bring me straight back to him. Because
Listen.
guess what? I know me choose him, I know him choose me. I got ordained it. So who God put together, never you try to say put asunder. We are have ups and downs like any other marriage out there. But when your marriage is chosen by God, me can tell you for a fact that you have to go through it more than where a other person out there that go through. It's just like when you're chosen by God, you have to go through it. And that's why when time me see things that come my way, one night and you don't want to go through it. Me can't tell God what to do. Me can't say, Father God, you can't spare me and go on to Simone Brady. Me can't say, God, you can't spare me and go to Oliver. See, not to swim there, Father God. Go and give not to swim to my problem. Me can't tell God what to do. Me just have to try for so when time the things come, when tests come, me just have to try my best to work on my test. We see how best me can overcome. It's just like going to school. When I get a test and so forth, who on the life we don't want to pass them tests? Who on the life don't want to pass them tests? But you want to sit on the test paper. Exactly. And when you don't pass the test, if you are work for greatness and you don't pass, you feel away in yourself.
Exactly.
It's just like relationship. Go ahead, Mr. Taylor.
Simone Bradley says, Princess, social media is a temptation and weakness. You have to be strong to not let it break you. Sometimes people see you on they are trying to talk to you, and if you entertain them, it can cause trouble. That is a fact. That is a fact. True.
Yes, that is a fact. You understand? So as me said,
Money and Donny show says not my first time. My
okay,
first time um was your daughters
Oh,
did come home.
okay.
Okay.
Okay,
You see
thank you
true
so
whenever
much.
look choose. Are you a YouTuber money and
Yes.
Donnie or something like that?
If anything, let us
Let us
know.
know. So we
Yes,
can
yes,
subscribe to you and give you a
yes.
strength back. All right, Evangelist. Brother says, if someone walk away from their marriage becomes of the people saying there is the power of love. Where's the power of love? Uh, who's J?
Mhm. All right. So anyway, as I was speaking, right, guys? Yes. If you walk away because of social media from your relationship, that means that if you make social media make you walk away, you never ready for this. You see, any decision, I always tell myself this, you see, any decision
Evangelist brother says
where
real
I'm
talk.
going to say, do me have to do it myself. I'm not going to let no one do it for me. Mr. Taylor and so forth, like say, if me if you make mistake, make Mr. Taylor decide it in my own self.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody don't come to my husband come say, oh, should this here, should this here, to do it. Should, listen,
You have a mind
keep your
for him own. Me
suggestion
have my
to
mind for my
yourself.
own.
Make him
So
decide what
decide
he want to
exactly.
do with me. Because remember now, when him has said, make him vow with me, it was God. It never say a social media. It never say a other person. Me not gonna tell us you can't take your 2 cents, but at the same time allow a person to make them own decision because you wasn't there. You don't know what this couple been through. Some of us ever to be open up with you guys, you know, sit down and holler and say Jesus Christ has so much them been through. But true person is not doing it. You just think that, oh, I'm going to get up.
All right.
Go ahead.
More of a say so.
Go ahead,
All right.
Uncle.
So I read the comments. People so they night chatting and can interact. Jay says, "Oh, can you sleep back with a man that uh seeing some other woman front as paradise?" And also he says, "Someone know how marriage is miserable." Guess what now? The part can I run go to the miserable part. Marriage is not miserable. You understand? If you have a relationship, if you want it to be miserable, you understand? You make it miserable. Marriage is honorable unto God. And as long as God is in that marriage, it can't miserable. It have we just show some love, unity, united we stand,
And
divided
divided
we
we
fall.
fall.
You understand? So long as they work as unity and work as one love, one accord, trust me. Marriage is honorable, marriage is nice, marriage is successful, marriage is everything that is good. Jay, you understand? I don't know if you have a past experience or if persons go through that, but I can tell you that marriage is
It's
wonderful,
how you work
very
it out.
wonderful.
Right? It's all. And then a lot of married person, you know what can say be becomes a target in marriage. Let me be honest with you. The reason why sometimes we have targets because we don't go back to basics. Basic mean you take your wife and you take your husband and ladies out here, if you're married and or you don't married as yet and you're planning to get in married, whether you be a ladies or whether you
Stacy
be a
Brown,
man,
sorry baby.
go
Stacy
ahead.
Brown, King, bless up yourself and Stacy Brown.
Blessing to you guys. Thank you for being on the live. Whether you're a married person or you're planning to get in married soon, all right, take my foolish advice or take my advice if it means something to you. When, what is it?
Boy, may I jump over
When,
watch Kubens or something. Me so rich to hear one not is slim, my God.
that is my
This
beat, your man.
no
That's your
no
ego.
and I mean I
Yeah.
get the feet me, but me know say this life can be a one lengthy one. Continue baby, come in
Lord
and no
Jesus.
ears. Me in no ears at all. Take your time, mommy.
All right. So as I was saying, this is my advice to person that planning to get married and person that's already married. All right, listen, guys. Number one, if you're unsaved and you're married, whether you're unsaved backslider or you're married, always remember to say, let God be the number one priority of your marriage. Always make God be the head of that marriage. You understand, guys? Always pray together. You know if you say who be a Christian because person believes that who are just Christian person who can pray. God answer a whole of us prayer. Whether you're unsaved, you're a backslider, God answer the whole of us prayer. You understand? So the end of the day, you know, have to say be a Christian, you can come with your husband or your family if you have a family and come together and join hand together and pray
Prayer.
together. Have devotion in the morning. Before you go to your bed, you can also have your devotion. All right. Jump into it now with personal marriage. Right? And suppose you know why some of the marriage them are not working out. I'm not talking about for CMR or Christian. No, I'm talking personal in general. We don't go back to basic. Remember, when you first meet the girl or you first meet the man, there was so many things taking place when you meet each other. The butterfly that you feel, the love that you guys feel together and everything. Right? The end of the day, if you want to go in and comment to let me know.
Are they in your life? Make a shout out to you.
All right, blessings to you. Thank you for being here, guys. If you don't subscribe and turn on post notification bell as yet, you can feel free to do so. Thank you very much. All right. So as I was saying now, right? Listen, person don't go back to basic. You and the person meet. When you and the person meet, you usually lyrics the girl. You usually talk to him man and stuff. What on talk, on do things together, on go out, on you have date night, you go out, you date the girl, or anything the case may be. Sometimes them come and date the man also. You understand because it do go vice versa. Sometimes we as ladies, let me speak to the ladies before I speak to the man them. Sometimes I'm not sure, Daniel is sleeping. Okay,
Yeah,
she
need
said
to watch
yes.
him.
All right. Sometimes we as ladies, right? Where we go wrong, to be honest. You know where we go wrong? Let me tell you where we go wrong. When we get the ring, I have a ring here. When we get the ring, right? We intend to say, oh, we have the ring, wife position no one. Me not have to fix up myself no more. Me not have to put on my nice sexy lingerie. Me not have to do up my ear anymore. Me not have to put on no makeup. Me not have to say do my fingernail. Me not have to fix up myself in general no more. Right? The end of the day is
Money and Donnie. Money and Donnie says a man will leave their good home to be with someone else. However, they will want to come back when they see it's not what they expect. That is a fact.
all right. That is
And
a
and, and
fact.
she said the woman. They said the woman too.
Yes, it
That's a
do
fact.
go vice
Pick up
versa
yourself,
because
Mr. Winston.
it's a vice versa thing. You get me? I say it do go both way, as the man as to the ladies.
Oliver said the same girl has nothing to offer same but the front. Take away the front from him, she has nothing. Exactly.
Understand?
That is Slim says Oliver. She's young. She can become someone else later in life.
Even though we're
Yes.
young, we do have a choice,
We'll talk.
right? Not the same here. Go ahead.
Slap money. And Duna said, yes, I am a young YouTuber.
Okay.
Thanks for uh, okay.
Okay.
All right, no problem.
No
We'll
problem.
connect to you,
Yes.
all
All
right?
right. Listen, even though there is
But
not
we
much
mess up we
comment,
mess up Tracy and Brown already?
Tracy and Brown, I'm not sure. I
Tracy
think
and
so.
Brown make a
Blessing
shout
to
out
you,
to you,
Tracy
all
and
right?
Brown. I'm not
Oliver
sure.
said Notice him says Oliver CMR do not honor his marriage. I understand all of that. That's this is the comments what I reach to you. I understand all of that, but at the end of the day, we can't be judgmental. You understand? Because all right, I'm not saying that he's right. You understand? But we have to leave everything to Chrissy to make fair decision. We don't want she to make a decision on the public perspective, and then she end up sorry. None of us do not know what used to be one and the house. You understand? What is it? So we just have to just pray for the best. That's all we can say. Mess up yourself, Mr.
Listen
Winston,
again
once
to you,
again.
Mr. Winston.
Yeah, man, she jealous plus tax, man. A day in a life, make a shout out to you, love white people.
She
Uh,
what could have caused it. We
we, we,
love
we love
all kind.
everybody.
We love all
Everybody.
kind. All different type of person we love. Whether
Oh,
you're
man.
black, blue, or in between, God love you. So once God love you and accept you, we have to do the same thing.
Here, Natty Slims said, Oliver, you said only front she has to offer. Yes, exactly. I'm only front because that is the only way she maybe can offer. That's all King said white folks do not love black people. So I said sure. We love everybody.
All right,
Sure.
listen. All right. I think that white person more do not accept us as the black, but we as the black will accept the white them very much. And I believe that we need to step aside from the racism concerning that. Because we as black people here in Jamaica, we quick to accept white people, whether you be white people, whether you be Chinese, whether you be Indian, anything you
We
name
love.
it. We love each and every one. That is the way we here, we stay in Jamaica. We accept person for who they is or who they are. Go ahead.
All right, all right. Simone says, Jay, do not accept that marriage is miserable. I am married, and yes, I have bad days, but I also have good
Fast
days. It
Simone.
is the
Fast
same
Simone.
thing like being boyfriend and girlfriend. You will have ups and downs. That's awesome. That's awesome,
Exactly.
Simone.
That is it, Simone.
Exactly.
And Simone is a married woman. Simone know what she's talking about was
Exactly.
also
Every
not it
marriage
one.
have a ups and downs, of course. Every marriage have a
You make
ups and downs.
the chat. I look on your man.
Naturally. Seems to be a lot
All
of
right.
hate towards white black people in the world. But it really matter about that. So we're not really in the thing that I love black people. We love white people also. Black,
Yes, we
shiny,
love
everybody.
white person. Okay,
Everybody,
we love
everybody.
every
I don't
person.
want to.
Okay.
But, all right. Yes, we are also Christian cheers. Some all right. Bob Marley coming to Christ and his death baby. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So you can go.
All right. So back to what I was saying. All right. So you know the reason why, guys, we are focused. So you know the reason why
Oliver say respect
sometimes.
here.
All right.
You don't know
I
if
want
I
to
watch
respect.
I watch one of the same one they must respect.
Oh,
Right.
probably a Simone Brady. All right. Listen. The end of the day, you know the reason why some of us marriage sometimes as a lady can become a problem. Let me tell you when it can become a problem also. When we marriage and stuff, like when we get married, like the end of the day, we start wear the ring, so we say we carry this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The end of the day, as I say, sometimes we do not fix up ourselves. I not gonna say every day you have to fix up yourself and you have to look after and everything and spend unnecessary money. I will not say that. But for some of us, the moment we get married and start even having kids, we start to less care
Yeah,
ourselves.
that's
A lot of women, me can tell us, a lot of women out there in the world because even when I was strolling on TikTok, I realized a lot of person was saying, for this year, ladies was saying this, for this year, they're going to be said, spend more time on
on themselves.
themselves
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, they don't take the time out to take care about themselves as much. You understand? So the end of the day, we as ladies, sometimes we get caught up in a winter. You have the kids them, we start to take care of ourselves away. We not get to spend much time with our partner. We not date each other no more. Like say, me not take out us no more, us don't take me out no more. We forget about the vow.
All about that.
And we forget about the first things that it really said join us together. Sometimes I always say this, put the kids them aside. Let them go and stay with auntie or find somewhere if said let the kids them stay for a moment and enjoy each other. And sometimes some of you man out there, we as lady, we not take the time out to say do something so we supposed to do. Talk to your partner. That's why communication is a must, is a key to a successful marriage. You have to have love, you have to have communication, you have to
Honesty.
have honesty, you have to have respect.
Mhm.
And lot of you as man out here, lot of man out here, I'm not going to say every man because every man is not the same and will never be the same. Right? Just like how every lady is not the same and will never be the same. Right? Some man out here, instead of you talk to your wife, talk to your partner, she you care before God, and she you make the vow with. Talk to her and say, babe, they know some don't like how you carry yourself. From the other day, I don't like how you just carry yourself, you just let go yourself.
Mhm.
So you not take care of yourself no more and so forth. Take time out and speak to your partner.
Partner. Mhm.
Nothing is not wrong. And some of us ladies, listen, stop being so aggressive. Stop
Sometimes some little thing
everything.
cause it
Stop
everything, you know.
everything one time. Like for instance, said the man come to you, your husband come to you and want to talk to you about it. Yeah, name up the man. This
Mhm.
is push the man aside for the man go astray, even though the man don't suppose
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
But if you continue to push away the man, what is going to make the man do? What your husband is going to do? Take time out and listen to your husband, ladies. Take time out. A lot of ladies don't take the time out to listen to these man. They're so aggressive. Your husband can't talk to you no more. All of a sudden you become bully since you're married. If your husband say, babe, you know say tonight me and me have a night, and me have a fifty like
Yeah,
take care and
yeah,
this and that. And me
yeah. No form of
listen,
affection.
talk it, guys. You have to remember the main reason why you and your partner is together. Husband, listen. Stop thinking that it is okay for you to go out there if your wife and you have an argument. It is not okay for you to go. And the first thing will come in your head, oh, I peer pressure, sheer pressure my brains, I'm tired of it. And the first thing will come to your head is treating. Get it out of it, please. Please remove that. Stop and think when time you was carrying the woman before God and the pastor said marry the lady. Stop and think. Treating is not an option. If things not take place right in the bedroom and support, things not take place right in the house, you can stop and speak to each other, guys. Try your best to have communication. Try your best to work on your marriage. It doesn't mean say, oh, me have to go out there and cheat on Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor have to go out there and do the same thing. It's not. It's a case where it don't supposed to be that way because marriage is not something where you get up and run in
Run
and
in and
run
run
out.
out. Exactly.
Marriage is so honorable unto God. Marriage is not like a hopscotch. You get up and today you decide that, oh, I don't want to be with this person anymore. So you get up and leave. Marriage is not like that, guys. And we need to start know how we are view marriage. A lot of person out there view marriage for opportunity.
Mm.
A lot of people out there, go ahead. All right then, darling. Good night,
Okay,
Simone.
Simone, really
I like a
appreciate you.
person out there, you were married. Good night to Mr. and Mrs. Brady.
Yeah,
Blessing to you.
mega shout
Thank
out
you
to
for
you
being
guys,
here. I
man.
know the time is late. Thank you for being here, darling. All right, listen. A lot of people out there view marriage in the wrong perspective. They view it because of opportunity. They view it because things that they can get from it.
Mhm.
And you cannot do it in that way. You understand? You cannot view marriage in that way. Things do happen, but when things happen, sit down and talk over it. Don't quick pick a step. Why me have to treat for your partner? No, that is the wrong motive. And if you have a partner and the partner do treat, you must know how you is going to take it and how you is going to handle it. Because everybody relationship is unique in a them own way. You must know what you can handle and what you cannot handle. If it's a case where you can angle, you can say forgive, because remember, forgiveness is not for the person that who hurt you. Forgiveness is for you, not for the person. So if you can't angle it, you just cannot angle it. If you reach a case where you know say boy, you know say me I try my best to say the work in my marriage and so forth, and I'm going to make this marriage thing work out. Well, you go ahead and do your thing.
Work out exactly. Me ready talk about something about Wally British. Me so reach here comment. Argina channel, mega shout out to you,
Blessing to
Argina
you.
channel. First
All
time I'm
right.
seeing you on the live.
Blessing to
Welcome,
you.
welcome, welcome,
Yes, happy
welcome.
to have you here.
Alright.
Who was talking about Wally
Alright,
British?
so Oliver says um nothing else she can offer. She is rich. Does she have a job? One when she has what what is the one of the things that
What she said.
hurt Chrissy. That hurt Chrissy. You know, she don't have a job. She don't have nothing for offer. You understand? Did you watch the video with Wally British?
Thank
What the girl want nothing. Want nothing.
thank you so much, Mr. Brady.
So the girl don't want nothing. All right. So Natty Slim says, honestly, Oliver, I am not really following the story. I cannot. I do not listen to that girl repeating the same thing over and over. Exactly. All right, King. Mega shout out to you. All right. Mega shout out to you. Yeah. So true, Simone. You're touching some good points. Exactly. Right, right. Bless up yourself, Mr. Winston. Boy, I always give in trouble. Huh? All right. Sometimes just need to vent. So we need to just sit and listen because someone else out there will. Exactly. All right. So not Simone said that she.
I love, yeah, man. I love Mr. Winston so much. Hey, God. Clear. Thank you so much, Mr. Winston, for that super chat.
So
Thank you.
now see
Really
that this
appreciate it. All right. Probably it's
Oh
yeah,
yes, you
because you
just the
was
one.
all right. Thank you
Simone.
so much, Mr. Winston. God continue to richly bless you. Thank you for that super
So
chat.
Evangelist brother says, Simone, you are
Yeah,
doing a
man.
good
I
job.
hit my
Oh,
job
yeah,
Brady.
just
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah. I hit my
All
sleep.
right.
All right. Thank you again, Evangelist Brady. That's why I mean say thanks to him. All right. So,
Bless yourself, Mr.
all
Winston.
right.
Just the super
Thank you
chat
again,
come for
Mr.
them.
Winston.
Really appreciate
All
that.
right. So, listen.
Right. All right. So Stacy and Brown says the sad thing about a man cheating is what they only give 10% to the other woman. And the sad thing about the other woman is that she think that what the wife at home is getting and what not the case. That's not the case exactly. Respect,
So
long
true.
respect, Mr.
Mr. Winston.
Winston.
Thank you so much,
Exactly.
Oliver. All right. So listen, sometimes that ladies out there need to understand that
Mhm.
sometimes as a wife, you're not getting half as way a woman out there, a man you pick up like just like in CMR position, right? They go out there and spend a lot of money on a person who is not them wife, and them wife that is here, you're not going to be spending $1 on them. You understand? So the end of the day, listen.
Excuse me. Money and donation says get it going now. Good night.
All right,
All right,
good
money
night
and
to you,
donate. So we'll
darling.
connect to you. All right, no problem. If there's any other YouTuber that is in here, let us know. So we'll connect to you. So money and donate, and make sure to take a snap. I will come back to
All right,
you.
no problem, darling. Thank you so much for being here. All right, listen, guys. Like, far as me concerned, me just all you this platform. Sometimes a woman out there is looking at what they're seeing on social media.
Yes.
They do not know some things that they have to sacrifice and what they have to do in order to achieve what you achieve in life. And remember, enough cases where enough man can testify to, enough cases. Sometimes we as the wife make the man achieve what he achieved in life, right? And we make him help the man to be successful in life. In some cases, not in every cases, guys, but in some. So the end of the day, I believe that sometimes we need to stop and think before we say do things. You get what I'm saying? As a couple, we have to stop and think. Stop and know that you are out there in the public, you are out there in social media. You have to be very careful what you are doing. And you can't have your good woman and you get up and trip on the woman for absolutely nothing. Sometimes I understand so you have problem in the home. It's just like any other relationship. We do have problem. We do have problem. We are not perfect.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect.
We have ups and we have down. That don't say, oh, me forget up and go and treat on Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor for go and treat on me. We try to work out our differences, and this is what a lot of persons don't understand. I always tell them, say, in a relationship, there are going to be times when me have to give up my right for my relationship to work. And at that, a lot of personal faults, they do not want to give up them right. When we ladies sometimes hold on to something, we hold on to it and we not let go. No matter where man I come to, we come say, we say, oh, I don't hold what I hold and I don't know what I know. And I'm not going to let go because of you. I'm not going to do it. But the end of the day, ladies, you have to let go. You want your relationship to last, you have to learn to let go. Exactly. Man out there.
Hold on. Man in general must understand that there are a lot of destruction out there. That's a fact, Oliver. Okay. Because I'm saying something now. It seems like sometimes it's just the norm. You understand? As example, may I talk in general with man that you have to be careful the friend that you keep as a man.
Can I tell you?
You have to be careful of the friend. May I talk about experience?
True.
I used to travel on the farmer programs, not as you guys know. You understand? And when me go somewhere, man fly out and when me get there in the field and stuff. You understand? Me hear some man a mouth. You understand? And wait, you paper soldier man, you one burner. You understand? And one woman have a man can have one woman. You understand them thing with dead.
Fly straight. Bird
can fly from one wing. And your thing with dead when you have one woman and stuff like that. You understand? You have to be careful the persons we are hanging around. You understand? Every single thing come with spirit.
Yes.
And even Laneka, mega shout out to you. Even when you're in this their environment of them, you understand? Sometimes you realize some kind of
things that come
sometimes sit down and big up yourself.
Listen to you.
You start yourself start to think about certain things. You understand? You said, where them thought to come from? The same persons them. You understand where you hang around? You have to be careful with your call that friend.
Yes, you
see, your friend cannot be good if they must say to you, say, yo, the girl, so one girl then you can lick it down, you know. You understand and think. If they mean a good, them know say you have a wife, brother. You understand? them know say you have a family. Long as them introduce you to a next woman, them do not mean you good.
Thank you. No for this turn do not mean a next
And
thing
guess
good.
what? Sometimes your friend sick, say, boy, yeah, go out for the girl. And if there is a good friend, they would have said, trust me,
Stop here
say,
and give a
you know, say, you're not
correction.
supposed to do that. No, brother, that's wrong, brother.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
So
Some of
true.
them just a wait for your fall. And
So it's
guess
a
what?
laugh
When
after
I
you.
fall, and them see a man want a woman,
Fuck. Fuck.
and them see a
I
man
agree
there,
with Mr.
them
Taylor.
see a man there, where I
Fuck.
tell her, say, see me cool there, you can lick
Yeah.
her down,
Fuck.
and
Fuck.
them want your wife.
Fuck. That's a fact.
You have to be careful.
Yeah, man.
You
That's a
have to
fact,
be
guys.
careful
That's a
who
fact.
you call a friends.
Yes.
Be careful who you
Select.
call as also family.
True. Select your
Because some
family
of them
member
don't
right.
have nothing good to
Fact.
say.
That's a
You
fact.
understand me? I say, oh, and the girl I gonna pick up.
Yeah,
Eh?
I tell
And see
you.
Camille right there, someone there, see Camille.
Look better.
They're
Yeah.
foreign have shape and something, you know why a green card. Eh?
Thank
And
you.
this and that. Do not murder in love to somebody
Because of
because of
opportunity.
opportunity. You understand
Fact.
what I say? You have to be careful. You understand? And that's the reason why some marriage do not work.
Fact.
You understand what I say? Because in it for something and
Yes.
for the wrong reason.
Yes.
You have to be careful what you
Fact.
are doing. So
Fact.
you see, family and friend, you have to be careful of those.
True.
Me not gonna say you don't have some good one, but majority of the times when I look,
You have
you
to
have,
be
you have some
careful.
bad fruits, you see. Or some of them will say, who are your best friend? I'm make a party, you see.
You have to be
If you
careful.
ever know,
What take place
yeah,
behind closed door?
hello, the same one them was your friend, and them want your husband,
True. Them want your wife,
and them want your wife. You
right?
have to
Because
be
it's a vice
careful.
versa thing.
You have to be
Fact.
careful. Continue, baby.
Yes.
You know, me not really
Guys,
talk much, but
guys,
when me talk, you
listen.
know.
Ozzy just hit a solid point, which I have to agree with Ozzy 100%. Because it's true, the same family, sometimes whether you believe it, and I think I talked it already. I have my sister, and I remember years ago what my sister overseas said. Right? I am here in Jamaica. I can talk it this bold because it happened years ago. Remember, I'm the youngest to my mother. My sister is the whether she falling at the second or third place. And I can remember my sister look on me and let me know so like say the relationship with me have with my husband, like she did I want it. She my sister. So when me end up to me and her clash, her remark was this, my husband for left me and she will take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you somebody?
What kind,
Family.
what kind of family now?
Remember, I'm the last one to my mother. My mother have couple that were well, right? But 11 kids, right? The end of the day, my sister and I went into an argument. She picked the argument. This happened years ago. Years ago, this happened. She picked that argument with me. When she picked the argument, and she never did expect me to retaliate in a certain form. When I do retaliate, her remark was, my husband left me and come to she. And the same sister we was talking that, listen, if my husband left me, she will mind him because she be a foreign. Remember this, guys. Me, I say this to educate someone out here. I think someone needs to know this. My husband is a point. That is the reason why I'm talking about this, which I never see before because this happened years ago, right? That same sister was said that and so forth. She married to a older man on her, right? She married overseas, but at the same time, to you say my life, you hear about my relationship, you is going to say, I want to
Continue,
comment,
man.
say
Comment,
okay.
so
Okay, you is going to say my husband. Yes, guys, I first I'm saying this. It's the first I'm saying it. You have to be
yeah,
careful
man,
of
you have to be
family. You have
careful,
to be
man. What you
careful of
say?
family. And that's why me come on here and just speak my truth and just say what I have to say. If I have to tell you a little about me inside, they said educate someone. If this is God will, I'm going to be sharing it because this is not something where sometimes we feel pretty up. And it never stopped there. Even though she said her remark, this was the next thing that sister went ahead and do. That's why you always hear me say, guys, you meet your woman, you meet your man, you and the person married and stuff. Make sure say before you get married, you know about each other. Don't hide
Exactly.
no secret. You say things that you know can destroy you getting in the marriage. Make sure say you say it to your partner. Hear me tell you? I open up with Mr. Taylor. When me know him, me never hide nothing
Nothing at
about
all.
me.
Mhm.
All things that I never said to no one, I feel comfortable saying it to my husband before he becomes my husband. I feel so comfortable of saying it. Listen, guys, yesterday, end of the day, my sister never stopped here. My sister, after me and her get into the argument, and you know what my sister did to me? She go and call my husband. At the time, my husband was on farm work, right? She called my husband because she have my husband's phone number. And she tell my husband, when my husband answer because I'm a sister, and probably in a film head, she a call me and not getting through to me. So she a call him to tell him, said, listen, get to Samantha, fi tell Samantha, yeah, my name Samantha, me go name her Samantha. Get to Samantha, fi tell Samantha, fi call me back, them answer my sister. Only if you know that the sister was there saying to my husband, your wife this and tell out from Genesis to Revelation. Think what I have went through. And bear in mind that sister wasn't here in Jamaica when me did I go through all
Mhm.
of my go through. You understand? And she spell out from Genesis to Revelation and all that time. My husband have said to her, said, listen, me no want to hear nothing more what you have to say. Because I thought you called me to say to me, said, you cannot get through to your sister. So me to call your sister and tell your sister to call her back. But this is what he's going to call my phone about. My husband said to her, said, listen, you're not going to stay on the phone and be disrespectful. My
My
wife, it
wife.
is your sister,
Yeah.
but the same person where you attack disrespectful things about is
Mhm.
my wife. And you're not going to stay on this phone and be disrespectful. So here what come off of this and hang up your phone. Guys, listen. Sometimes you have some friend, as my husband said. And remember, sometimes we come on here, some of the things that we are share with you is our experience. Not
Experience.
everything. Sometimes some things that we see happen to person out here where we probably close person or look a distant person what we know or what we see, we come and we talk about. You understand, guys? So when time we are share with experience, be careful of friends and family. I'm not gonna say every family is the same. I'm not going to say every friend is the same, but you have to be very careful who you have
Mhm.
in your circle. Because it's not everybody will pretend with you, they are for you. It's not every person where you see who will say, oh Simone, you know I love you. Oh
Love.
Mr. Winston, I love you. Oh Oliver Daniel, a
Who that see
liar.
them heart, master?
Sometimes if only you can see those person heart, you not realize that they was far from you. So you have to be careful of person who you're having in your circle, whether it be family or friend. Because remember, me is the last one, and if you're going to be doing your baby sister this, what you who not do
Mhm.
in life.
Mhm.
So you have to be careful of person, guys. Go ahead, Taylor.
All right. Oliver says, so be careful for what you pick up out there because the street is full of a lot of devils, demons, forces,
We
and
don't talk about that,
let
Oliver.
a lot of people out there are walking zombie. If Oliver can see that and know that, huh? Tell us something, man. All right. Miss some comments. All right. So yes. So worse if your woman is good, of course. Yes. Miss Brown. Worse if they know that you have a good woman. If them know say you have a good woman or a good man, at the
Especially,
time they have problem. The time a problem so true, Mrs. Taylor, no Miss so true Taylor, no joke. Wow. Your sister said that? Exactly,
Yes,
of course. You said that. Of course.
yes,
Hey, me no
she
want to miss
did.
out something.
Yeah, man.
Miss Mr. Winston, I really joke kind of. So Dennis, you have to don't worry about me. Yeah, I'm just safe. Yeah, I'm brother. Right. No problem. All right.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Let me see Dennis. So true. Taylor's no joke. Uh, wow, your sister said that.
Yeah, you just read it. Yeah, so you can go through.
All right. Strong mom says, wow.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, my friend, Mr. Winston. Appreciate you. So true. Yeah, man, no problem, no joke, man. Do not be quick to invite friends in the private space or in your house. No joke, man. No joke.
That's a fact.
You can't
That's a
invite
fact.
people just so brother. I want thing with me in a live me sharp in a certain
And
way,
then you also,
because me
right.
free. If me see a man come to my house and me see him a look for my wife too tough in a brother. Me a yeah have it. Me a man have it out, brother. You believe you got through my gate just so?
Oh,
No, brother.
Jesus. Jesus is Lord.
Ah, this year we're 12 years out of marriage. You
Oh,
believe a boy you
God.
come mash up that just so? No, sir. A problem. Think a joke. That's right,
Hey, yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Taylor.
Taylor,
So true,
different.
Mr.
Mr. Taylor,
Taylor.
different
And
anyway.
it's time people open their eyes. Exactly.
Isn't it a fact that people just have to just open up their eyes, don't it? Honestly.
All right. I love you only, Mrs. Simone, and not Mr. Taylor.
I know
All
you
right
love
then.
my
I
darling.
alone, but one thing me I tell you, Mr. Winston, if I ever see my yard and look for my wife, brother, you'd have got talk to something. Oliver, not tell him too much, but don't tell him too much about me, yeah? Can I would have to go see something.
Yes,
Yes,
guys.
man.
Sometimes you
So,
have to put up a joke.
so look
Yeah.
at this now.
All right. Let me say
Sometimes,
that same time so we all
sometimes
know
me
that.
feel like said as a man or woman, me talk from two perspective, not two
Yeah.
blind.
Yeah.
Be careful. Look for signs. Look for signs. Sometimes a man go there, a woman go there. The woman or the man will show you some sign before. You understand? I am not
You're not
keenly
paying attention to
paying
the sign.
attention to the sign. Sometimes, and don't say me I go for no man first. Yeah. Sometimes the man them love the little short shots, the little body ride and nice G string.
But in some
Hold
case,
on,
man is
baby.
getting everything
Baby,
until
baby,
yeah.
baby, wait no mommy.
Yeah.
Wait no. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Ladies, the big draws them not working. It not work. Me as a man, me attack as experience. If you are wear the big draws them, the man I go look out there and see the girl now a nice G string. You understand? Print out in the tights
Yeah,
and
one night from the river, one
I did
night.
there look.
Yes.
It's facts. You understand what me I say?
But is it a
Ladies,
case where I supposed to be here
no,
looking
eyes are
because we have
supposed
here?
them eyes are supposed to looking.
So why him
But
eyes are
that's
looking?
the
Is
reason
it a
why.
case where him need him eyes them to have patch on it?
Patch,
Like
the
yeah,
patch is Mrs. Taylor
the
is
lady fix the eyes them.
alright. The patch is just like how you in the house and boy as more time me see it, me want it. They look good and nice. Have a nice pandy run the butterfly. If the butterfly, the pretty butterfly pandy me always tell us I pick up and then little nice little thing the baby. Yeah. So you have other little spice, ladies. Please
Yeah.
expect that from the ladies. You understand?
Alright, you as
Nice
a man, make glad you touch there.
Alright,
So. Guys, make glad also touch there. So, but alright, listen. You
they
as
will
a
treat
man,
regardless.
I believe so. We soon reach to there, so because I was saying the same thing. Alright, you as a man, us there as a man.
But I finish what I asked.
Alright, finish your fight. Finish your
alright.
fight, Mr. Taylor.
Alright.
Finish.
For the man them, listen now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The woman them,
Yeah.
why you put yourself together? Wife look trim, yes, me tell wife to the say, wife one trim no man trim tomorrow. So yes, so me remember talk about yeah, whatever else. Um
I love
trim.
you anyway, right?
Trim
And you know that.
look good. You see a tear up underpants, brother, that not gonna work. The tear up underpants not gonna work. If your belly too big, you understand? Work it off. You understand? Put yourself together. Spray in a perfume. Look attractive. The woman no want a stinking man.
Okay,
Smell good.
okay,
Hello, somebody.
okay,
Smell good. Look
okay,
good. So
okay, sir.
when every single thing is in place, both with the woman and man, there is nothing out there we're supposed to draw the man or woman. So if a man or woman go out there now, that's how where the problem be. That's how where the calamity there.
Yes.
You understand? So
Mm,
you that say
yeah,
go
yeah,
go
yeah.
go
All
go
right,
ahead
now
now.
listen, guys, because my love when me and us meet and we clash it and life, yeah. So as me, I say, yeah, man, I can do it, Mr. Taylor.
No
As
problem.
me, I say no. Sometimes we as lady, we position right, we cook good food. Me I name them out and me I put up the hand them. Listen, ladies, don't make this fool, you know, and put on title on the name, and then later on I'm gonna clown, you know.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And don't take no disrespectful because if you've been in a marriage life and it's abusive or it's so disrespectful, remember you get physical hurt, like emotion hurt, everything, every all you can think for your mental hurt, everything but it. Because what person don't understand that word is art. And
So
when you
of
speak
course.
things, you can't go and reset it
You say
or redo it.
mhm.
And that a person don't understand. So listen now, me now attack. Listen. Yeah, you over there. Alright. Me now is talking, guys. Listen, sometimes it's like the right.
Mhm.
Sometimes we're concerning yourself, you have your thing from A to Z.
Mhm.
From A to Z, every creases, every corner where other ones, you're willing to set. All of your fat, you're willing to set. Ladies, wanna back me if you day in a chat, I wanna agree on this. If you don't agree, well, I understand. Sometimes we set every way concerning with partner style what we need you just get the boy them a road, we get to your husband. Because a husband him name him have title on his name. You get what me say? So you set every creases, every corner. You put on your sexy stuff on them. You make sure you say mouth clean, arm clean, everything up. The Gucci down there so well fresh and nice. You know got in front of your partner with no Gucci way or whatever. You make sure say everything is nice and right and fine. Listen, you
Wow.
cook for the man, you clean for the man, you wash the man dirty clothes. You make sure them well taken care of. What reason a man has to go out there got treat? Sometimes man go out there for absolutely nothing. Truth
That is
of the
true. That
matter.
is
Sometimes for some man and it go both ways. Sometimes for some man and some woman they go out there got treat because absolutely nothing. They not have no reason. When you ask what are the reason why you go out there got treat, absolutely no reason they can
that's why
give.
Stacey said man are visual um things. Right. More good one. Mm. Yeah.
Right? The end of the day, some of these man have no reason why them got trick on we as them wife. When you take a stock and ask them what is the reason, none. So why you got
Mm.
treated?
Mr. Winston says, and Dennis, you should stop where they tear up boxers. Hey, bro, I say a be a trouble, hey, a be a trouble, you know. Yeah, well, now this
Mr. Winston, if you know come, I can't get a laugh up in
and this
here.
one was I think the strong mom says
Strong man,
you
yeah.
can get all the spice and
Can I tell
there
you?
will
When you
yeah, they will go elsewhere, of
yes, man,
course.
they're
But
going to go
we're not
there.
season of it.
Exactly.
No farmer
So some
season
of
it.
these man have no reason
So
for
so
cheating.
so there's no reason
And to me, some of these man, me not lie because I'm not talking about Christy and CMR now.
Mr.
I'm talking
Wonderful,
about man
Switzerland.
in general. I
Yeah, so
darling,
we
right?
Mr. Wonderful.
Listen,
Hello, Yeah,
listen,
Mr.
man
Wonderful.
in general
Mr.
or
Wonderful, so
woman
much.
in general do treat. And sometimes the reason why a woman step out of them wedding because of nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Make a woman step out and the same thing it goes to man too.
That's true.
Because truth to be told to my man them a get more than proper treatment. If I say sex is not a problem with your wife concerned. Jamaica woman
Yeah,
them know
for
to do
true.
them thing.
Some of them cheat
Most
out across.
Jamaica woman them know to do them thing. Honestly, me I tell you no because I was the party type of girl. Most Jamaican woman know how to bubble pan trouble. Hear me tell you? Most Jamaican woman know how to angle them husband. So the end of the day, guys, sometimes these men go to registry,
You
they
see,
have
it's,
no
it's a
reason.
strong mom said, I understand, but even the celebrity has a lot of perfume, but they still cheat.
Can I
It's
tell
just
you?
lucky, etc.
Can I tell
Exactly.
you?
Strong,
Listen, all right,
someone says yes, but they will if 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 it's what they want to. Exactly.
all right. So man and
I'm
woman
looking
treat,
for this
especially
one.
yeah,
Yeah?
man. Man and woman treat because of no reason. Absolutely no reason. Make a man or a woman say treat. Then treat because they want to treat in some case. You understand? Some man out there don't analyze the problem and what can say take place when them go out here and treat. Because as I said earlier on, sometimes you have your 100% good and you give it up for absolutely nothing.
That's
0%. And alright, me I talk some things now. You see ladies out here will love married man.
that is the
You
other thing
guys
now. Hello,
you
somebody.
guys need to stop. Listen. Don't come and tell me that somebody is young and them don't know what they was doing. Listen, I was young too. I was a teen too. I was 22. I was 22 also. So don't come and tell me say, oh, should the girl young, she make mistake. Yes, I understand said, yes, the whole of us make mistake and every mistake is different. But don't come and tell me said, listen, it's because the person is young. It don't really matter. You have sense. Age is just a number. You know what you was doing. Because so far me get to understand this girl was there praying the person them life.
Yeah.
I
You're
guarantee you,
premeditating. You're
listen, me
premeditating.
I say something pertaining to the girl now. If this man was an
Shani. Shani.
ordinary man, right, Shani, right? If this man was an ordinary man and he come on to you and said, boy, you know me like you, will Shani accept him, yes or no? She don't want the
No,
man.
no
Me
one a broke
guarantee
man.
you that she don't want a broke man. She don't want
Yeah.
a man when they in a spotlight, no fame. So now this all come out. Don't come and act like that. Oh, like it never intentional
Intentional.
and you was vulnerable. Not a vulnerable. That's a
Vulnerable for
lie. That is
vulnerable
a
for go
lie
take the
from the
people
pit
them
of
man.
hell. You know what you was doing. I'm a 8 person I talk them I talk like that if the girl young and true that she young, she don't know. A lot of us make mistake. I understand. Every person mistake is different. But don't come and tell me about your vulnerable. Because I guarantee you say if it was a simple man come your way and say to you, say, girl, come and let me help you, you need I want that help. I guarantee if it was a man who don't have money and then at the social media, you need I want that man because you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get a fame.
Mm-hmm. And she all
Enough
about the
of
fame.
these young person where you say, don't make them chick on the people. I was young once and I was the type of street girl. As me telling you, but who that do not know, right? Before me get safe, right? I was the party type of person. The usual party from Sunday to Sunday. You understand? So these young people when me say get up and I make too much mistake and I talk about mistake, they know what they are doing. They know. Don't make them chicken, no. Don't make them come and say, oh, like, you know, that this, I don't feel sorry for them. That's a lie. They are very conniving.
That's true.
You understand? They know what they are doing. Listen to me. The lady will come and want to look my husband. The girl when me talk about when come on my own yard because me sorry for the girl and me want to help the girl and the girl come on my yard want look my own husband right in front of me yard. Listen to me. Some of them have some married man spirit attached to them. And some of them don't wish to go through no deliverance or want get no deliverance because of the married man spirit were attached to them. They with several different married men before. Have different type of spirit to walk up and down.
And without them get deliverance,
they are going to continue to do the same thing over and over. All right, let me talk to one of my people.
Yes.
The girl come on me yard as I said before, and remember, bear in mind, this girl there with a married man, the married man breed her, fling her out, right? Me sorry for the girl, and I help the girl. You know what the girl said to me? Call me one side. I said she wants to say something to me. Bet you never tell me what the girl asked me. The girl called me one side to ask me if me trust my husband. When me said to the girl, say, why you ask the question? She said, just answer and then me telling her. I said, okay, yes, me trust my husband. She said, how much percent? Me say, 100% me trust my husband. The girl was to me like, well, the Bible say you dare not trust your own. So I said to the person, said, listen, when the Bible was referring to that, go and read the text of the Bible, what it was referring to. Don't come and tell me that the Bible said you're not trust your own. You take out that out of it to come and tell me. Right? The same time, you tell me that the Bible said not to trust my own. Or you want me to accept you in my house and trust you. And you tell me, said, the Bible said, don't trust. Hold on now. The Bible tell us that don't trust your own. Me not to trust my husband as God to you, but me to get up and trust you. Right? Listen to me. You see some of these women, them have some evil spirits attached to them. Exactly. Same way as a man. When and me sorry, Shirley Kana don't get to say come on this live to explain more. Listen, guys, so next week, Saturday night, I think that me I try my best to get Shirley Kana and some more other person who said, come on, Mr. Williams and so forth. I'm going to get different persons. They say, come on to tell you about the spiritual realm. I'm here tonight just to teach about the physical and some of the spiritual. Some woman out there, they love bad man. No man don't, them don't say impress them more on bad man. Me I show you how a spiritual realm move now. Some ladies out here, put it this out here. Some ladies out here, them not sleep with no set of man more than bad man. A mother you just take the bad man. The grandmother you just sleep with bad man, them not see no other man more than bad man. The daughter come and sleep with grandman, the great grand kidney come and sleep with bad man. Everybody come in their family want a bad man. What you think is taking place? It's a generation curse. Mm-hmm. Because no other man, no matter what other man come to offer them, they don't want no other man. So if you're not bad, they do not want you. It's a generation curse. And a lot of person out here are operating a generation curse. A lot of person out here also operate under soul tie and not even know it.
Some comments.
We jump in the comments. Alright, so you three of them and then
Alright, so Marisa says I'm a married man, love the lady. Alright. Maisha says the married man them pay them know what they are doing and respect them home with their phone and doing some nastiness. Exactly, them doing a lot of nastiness. Shani want a box. Imagine the man just help and she make her that, or something.
Yeah,
Rule
man, I
her.
know say that.
Exactly. Exactly. She's intentional enough. She did it for
Yeah,
a
yes, man,
reason.
she did.
She did
All
it for
right,
a
listen
reason.
now. As me going back to this now, lot of person out there operate on a person not even know it. And sometimes this is the reason why you see woman love married man, girl out here love married man, because of what married man can give them and they are operating on a married man spirit. As me say Saturday night coming, I'm going to say try my best to get Shelly Connor, Mr. Williams, who is going to come here and explain more about this type of spirit we are operate in a today's society. Them regular operate, but to me, them even more now. You get what I'm saying, guys? Listen, Shani know what she was doing, and nobody, if person want to say I'm judging, let them go ahead and say I'm judging. I'm not judging. I'm just talking the truth. Listen, she know what she was doing. I am the type of person I do not believe said, oh, before Mr. Taylor, me need not sleep with nobody married man. Me tell myself say, listen, I will take up a man if them say they have a one girlfriend. It's a maybe me take up the single man, but a man who married will never open my two legs. My legs will never open for person married man. And a lot of women out there feel say, oh, it is okay for you to go in people wedding and destroy them relationship. Well, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, come and reach some uno out there, uno I think obia.
Mhm.
Because the quickest thing when time a woman realize certain things start to happen to them, the man say, oh, your wife a
Mhm.
work obia for me.
Mhm.
The wife now work a obia. You know obia where your wife a work? It pray what the wife a pray for the husband.
Yes.
Someone who not even know how much the wife a pray for her husband, or how much the wife a pray for the husband a pray for her wife, a pray for him wife. Sometimes these are the things make when time you're going to a woman marriage or you're going to a man marriage and your intention is to destroy the wedding. Why it did not destroy? Because
Mhm.
it is ordained by God. And sometimes we as lady, me can tell you, I prayer where you been a prayer, the prayer where you are prayer,
Bless up food.
the prayer where you are praying for your husband, the prayer where the husband are praying for him wife. And sometimes people see
Pray
person
with
marriage and just
tears.
believe said, listen, it's a better road. Them
Mhm.
just can't walk in and do anything they feel like and feel like so they come and not going to come at them. Ladies out there, you need to stop it. Have look with dignity in on yourself. It is not okay to destroy your family. Uno is going to feel it. Uno karma is coming at uno. And then sometimes people see some things that happen to some lady out there and they must say, boy, me don't know what happened to the girl. You know what happened to the girl or what happened to the man? Them going to people relationship which they never supposed to enter.
Mhm.
You know how much ball sometimes we as lady ball with tears to our husband, how much cry, we pray over them day and night.
Very well. All right. All right. So Miss Brown says, I never saw a married man tell a side woman he's leaving, and when as soon as the wife um know something to go. Yeah, 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 yeah. As soon as the wife know, sometime to go to get rid of the side woman. Exactly.
Right?
All right.
Listen,
Food bless up yourself. First time I seen you on the live. All right. Here we sit on this. Sit on it says, do not play with marriage. Woman, woman cry, pray, pray, heartbreaking. You understand? Listen me now. There is something. You see, me no know about a man, you know, me I talk about a woman. You understand? There is something about you ladies when you're not ready to cry. You understand? When you go down and pray. Let me say something to you. Enough time when me the overseas and stuff, my wife pray and I can literally feel the strength. You understand what I say? There's something about in a prayer. So when sometimes you believe, say boy, as example, as we're talking about Samar and Chrissy. You understand? When she pray, you understand, you know much things can happen. It eventually has strengthen him.
Them always have a saying when say bad luck. What's an obvious say, Taylor? Me not sure, right? And so forth. Like, far as me concerned and so forth, let me tell you something, guys. Like, never you see a marriage as a woman and a try to destroy it. Never you talk about say, oh, the wife them not doing certain things, so the end of the day, and this is the reason why the husband of his stray and so forth. Sometimes the man them stray for not one then come out there and tell on a pay life as a ladies. And uno ladies, uno know better. Uno fi know better. Because for me and you understand say man weak in some area. For some man, just as woman, for some ladies, for some man, them weak in certain area. Listen to me. Know your line, know your boundary. When you sleep with somebody, married man and so forth, the end of the day, when time in gone home back to him wife, how you feel when you can think about get a man for your own, or you can think about oh, get a man who can put on a ring and call you him wife to how you feel. No, you tell me after all of this circulate on social media, everything and so forth, right? Who will really say, okay, I'm going to take up this young lady and make her become my wife?
That is it. That's the reason why, Stacy say, you understand? When the man, the wife find out, the man, I left the side woman, You understand what I say? And him a go straight to your wife. Him not go to the side woman. Majority of the time, I say it work out. You understand what I say? So some of the women them just sit down and just look and just
Them
jealous,
premeditate
just
and bad
jealous
man and a
over
jealous.
what?
The word of God say you can jealous over good things. Yeah, we can jealous, no, but jealous over good things. Like if I see person with a gift and you want to say jealous in the good form. But some of we lady we sit down, we study people life, we do a lot of things because I hear something that came out and was speaking. What's your name again? What's your name again? That a person when come out and I speak on the issue, the lady.
Oh, Wally British?
Wally British. I hear Wally British was speaking something, right? And listen, guys. Wally British said it's a case where the little girl could sit down and premeditate.
Exactly.
It's a case where she sit down, no live, no mister,
She
no
just
video, no
manipulated. She just
mister.
manipulated. It's just how
You understand? So if that is true, and to me, looking at the girl, it reminds me so much of the one when me have to run away years ago. You understand? I see them where then come. When them come at you, in this time then come.
Pretty.
And them be so innocent and you can't tell them that they are not the victim. You can't tell them that they're not vulnerable. As oh, this is one you put it. Oh, I'm so vulnerable. Oh, because I'm vulnerable, make him take this as a lie you are tell. That's a lie on the piece of tell. You know what you was doing from day one.
Exactly, Oliver. Some woman just lazy. Them just have them think
and
on them forehead and look for
and don't want to work. Then yes. People life and they do not want to work. Some ladies out there, them don't want to work. Them just want free and them just want everything to get up overnight and happy. You understand? But ladies, one thing my officer to you said, if you normally be a person where only man where you say attractive is married man, you need to stop it. Go and get deliverance because obviously you need deliverance. Go and get deliverance because you must walk with a husband spirit. And for the man them out here, only ladies will attract you is a man wife. I believe that you need deliverance because you are walking with a wife spirit. And you have to be careful of these spirits because these spirits are things that not to walk with, they will kill. It's just like what they call it, or they should I put it now like what was the word? Me I try to remember the word. You have you have not what they call it. It seems something the way where me upload a video was like was talking about.
Oh, pornography.
No man. Like when time you say like say you have a demon, a sexual demon.
Oh,
You try to remember.
Incubus.
Yeah, Incubus must be succubus or
Succubus
something.
and
Right. Me no remember what is the exact name, right? Is a thing where when person said like have what you call it again with themselves.
You know them watch porn and them stuff.
No, no watch porn with them something they themselves. Just like man back there, anyway. Sorry guys to spell it out. Me I try to remember the correct word, right? But me not remember now. Right? So you have sexual demons, guys. Say every single thing. You get me I say? So the end of the day, if you're a person who like to play with yourself in certain way
yes,
and so forth.
masturbating.
Right, masturbating. Thank you so much, Sidonie. Right? The person out there will do masturbating. You have spirit will attach to it, and these spirit is so jealous they will kill your partner.
Yeah, that's true. And that's the
These
depth. That's the
spirits,
depth. So I will go in
right,
next
next
week.
week we are going to be more in depth. These spirits will kill your partner.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? If you don't know what you're doing and you continue to say, oh, a masturbate and so forth, you're married and you're a masturbate, oh, the demon will step in
Linger,
and linger and kill your partner, stick out your partner. So you have to be careful. Right? You have to be very careful. Blessings, Amanda. Right? You have to be very, very careful. You have different type of spirits out there. And personally, I'm not talking about the different type of spirits. But young people, you try on best to educate yourself. Anything you don't know, go and Google do your research. Google is there to do every research. Google spell out every single thing and tell you. So if you don't know what is the cost, like say you would just walk around and I said they will pay a married man and so forth, go on Google, go type it up and so forth. Google is tell you.
All right. Miss Brown, I've got something there, but let me say something to Mr. Winston. Mr. Winston, just come to Jamaica, you get some boy a week to jerk pork and yellow yam. Come to Jamaica, Mr. Winston, and you'll get a lot.
He's definitely
all right?
Ready, but we will prepare it for you, darling.
All right. Miss Brown, Stacey and Brown says, that's why the man cheat with a lesser woman than the wife because they do not plan to leave. You understand?
And sometimes, all right.
Isaac, family, bless up yourself.
Listen again, Isaac. All right, let me say something. What I must say, guys.
Amanda says, true girl.
You see, sometimes, let me say something to you guys. You see, sometimes we as a wife, at time of we you stop put up with some foolishness your husband and do something. Because listen, the treating, me not only talk for Christian CMR now. Me finish here so. In general, listen, treating don't get up overnight and happen. Yeah. Treating start from in the house. Whether you believe it yes or not, let me break it down for you guys. Treating start from inside of the house. It start from within the man or the woman. Mm-hmm. Right? Treating start from boy, you find yourself a drift. Mm-hmm. You find yourself a start. Why go on your phone, you ask different type of things and you find yourself a giveaway. You find different attraction. Mm-hmm. Right? there is where the treating start. Your mind start premeditated. If you fit do it or you not fit do it. It start going in your brain, you start think about it a lot. See a man just get up and say, oh, boom, mega tree. A good man now just get up and just boom and got tree. Then start premeditated, just as the woman. A good woman out here will never just get up and say, oh, see me a tree. Them not going to just get up and do that. The man after I said give them a reason to be a good woman to do it. Sometimes ladies they all here. I'm not telling you something now. May I say this to you female out here. Sometimes you're in a relationship, you don't have to be a marriage. And everything your partner do, you try to make everything look smooth. No matter how the person or hurt you, the person comes to you and say them sorry and you do looking at yourself and do say forgive them. Right? The person style you, the person class you in the most disrespectful manner, and you still decided, oh, you know what, him love me and him never mean it. So choke me and forgive him. Listen to me, ladies. A time now for some of us, the reason why we use some, and I use to myself individual. But may I say some same way. A time now for you as a lady step away from certain things. How long a man is going to continue to hurt you for you to move on or walk away and show the man. Sometimes you don't have to even get up and say let him directly, but show him a sign to listen, I can do without you. So you need, as the man, to consider what you want and make a walk go out there. All if you don't have nowhere to go, walk go out there, you can spend some time on the road. Go and take a taxi, find some family member, some friend yard somewhere. Show the husband or show the man said you can do without him. Some of us as lady, we put up with too much foolishness. And this is why the man find it cool to get up and say, oh, me can't do certain things or me can't get treat. Because some of us lady, we afford with too much foolishness. When the man are doing things and stuff what and we realize it, we ask them, why me don't want to say it to my friend or me don't want to say it to my family member because me don't want them to look down for my husband, me don't want them to say certain things about my husband. Listen, say it if you have to say it. You have to put a stop to something. Why wait until something gets so big? You try to say put a stop to it. You could have put a stop to it. The moment you realize it, put a stop to it. You realize that all of a sudden the man get up and be so disrespectful. The man attack to you in a some manner which him don't supposed to speak to you. And the end of the day, you do absolutely nothing as a lady. Even for Christian lady, I can speak for some Christian lady because some Christian lady, listen, them go through a lot with them husband. And because them thought, oh, in the church, like you don't supposed to do certain things and so forth. Me hear lyrics talk about it, right? And so forth. When you're in the church, then teach you not to do this, not to say that and whatever, and so forth. But let me tell you something. Stop talking about church. Listen, church people don't live by your yard. Them don't know where you go through with your woman or your man, your husband or your wife. Stop. Talk about say true, you're a Christian, you don't want to say leave your partner, you don't want to take care of. Show the partner say, listen, I'm not going to stay here and take any disrespect from you. If you don't love me and learn to put me first, in spite of everything we are going to take place and so forth, you're not going to have any respect for me. What me I do with you? I'm going to make a walk.
As a man too. You understand?
Go ahead.
A man supposed to know and I feel like enough man do not know what a true woman worth. You understand? Because enough times a man I look out there and I know so the nice charm, the nice diamond, the nice every single thing where you did that look out at the road, You understand? And it's right in front of you.
That is it, Mr. Taylor. Thank you.
You understand? And yet still you even accuse the lady, oh, yeah, give me a boner. And and you had this, and you had that,
Give me a
and
minute,
deeply, when I look, is you, is the cause. Use the person who want to do it. Because you just want a little loophole for do your act. You understand? Man, stand up and be the man. Treat the woman right. Love your wife. Love your girlfriend because me not talk about wife alone. Love your girlfriend also.
relationship,
Accept her. You
partner,
understand? For her, stop one BB shape and this big silicone falls nothing. You
thank
understand
you.
what I say? The wife, if the wife have flat bottom, appreciate the flat bottom.
Because I keep
Remember,
in the way.
thank you.
Yes.
Remember the first time when it wanna meet. Remember that little kinky in you, that little butterfly or anything where make you feel that nice little way about that lady. That's the reason why you make she be your girlfriend or your wife. Just remember that thought. At the
Yes.
same flat bottom.
Yes.
So if a girl have flat bottom, yes, love her same way. Stop there, look out the road, they drive and if you don't mind sharp a meet in one accident because it a broke off because of one girl have one big bottom. And if you look, the big bottom, a silicone, where your wife have one nice one there, you understand?
Oh, it's not
We're
silicone.
original.
Yes.
You
And you don't
understand? Hear
appreciate
me I
it.
say, man, appreciate your wife, appreciate your girlfriend. You understand what I say? That's all you have to do. You see when, all right. I always hear my wife say something like, you give a woman, you give a woman what?
Oh, like you
You
give
give
a woman like a house,
house,
like a home,
home.
then give you a house.
Yes.
You give anything where a man give to a woman multiply it and give
Multiply
it
it
back to
back
them. You
with
understand?
interest. You
Exactly.
understand?
So it's just like you
I mean,
give
talk
us
about
a
good woman
sperm
now.
and we give you a bring
You
forth
hear?
a
You hear
child.
that? So,
Remember,
so
I
the
just a
man do
look up
what? The man do what?
sperm
Sperms.
and we
And the,
bring forth the child.
all
You
right.
understand? So the end of the day, anything that a man gives to a lady, once you're a good woman and support, me guarantee that you're going to bring back more come gifts to the man. I
Exactly so.
guarantee you. You
Exactly.
understand? So man out here and ladies out here, listen. Stop, ladies out there, I will say, stop make man treat you less. And if you're in your church and the church people have decided to say, don't make take a church and you are serve God, He's going to sit down and continue to take earth upon earth. You need to step aside. Me not tell you to leave your husband. Sometimes you have to do something to make the man say, listen, I will leave. For the man looking at himself. Woman, you have your good husband and so forth. Take care of your husband. Respect your husband and so forth. Husband do need respect. We demand love. We demand what you call it attention. But for the man them, they need respect. The
All
man
right, I
is
have a
not
new person. Sorry,
okay.
baby. Pane, simple lifestyle. Mega shout out to
Honey,
you.
blessings to you. Welcome to the live. All right, listen, happy to have you here. Listen, man demands respect. So listen, you have a man in your life and support, respect your man, respect
Exactly.
your husband and your husband that respect him. You understand? Submit to your
Husband.
husband.
Mhm.
And enough of us as wife, we don't submit to a husband. If you have a husband and like whatever the case may be and so forth, you have to learn to listen to your partner. And partner listen to each other. Listen to each other. Ladies, take the time to listen to your partner cry. Some man probably don't outspoken, but honestly, you have to try to know what is taking place on them inside. Don't just sit there and I say, oh, I have my husband, and you know, say it's not the type of person who outspoken and like he's not the toxic type person and so forth. Try to know what is taking place on your husband inside. Enough of these man out here and so forth. Whether you want to believe it, yes or not, as some scar husband we got take up. Some husband we been through a lot of hurt some of us get, not for the whole of us, but for some man out here them been through a lot.
A lot.
So when them get the good woman, them don't
That
know
is the
how to
thing.
treat us as
That
a
is
good
the thing.
woman.
That is the thing.
When them have them good wife, them don't know how to accept the good because every person will come in at them life always feel them. So when them get you and I as a good woman, them I believe say, oh, she's just like the other race. So them not going to able to say who love you as how them should. Right? Yeah, them say they love you, yeah, them say them care and support. But the main thing, guys, you're missing. The main point that you're missing, they are scarred, they are hurt. And that's why I hear Shelly talk and said, listen, do not get married when you're in a relationship before was scar you. Do not get married when you have some things of your past relationship you carry to your previous relationship. And a lot of persons do it. You're going in a relationship bruising. You're going in the relationship with a lot of scar. You're going in the relationship with a lot of hurt. And sometimes that can be a cost of your marriage because you're dead here and meanwhile even you're in the bedroom, I say whatever your partner, the end of the day somebody else is on your mind because you even have soul tie you carry into your relationship.
And that's a serious thing, you know.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can't carry
serious,
soul
serious,
tie to
serious
your
thing.
relationship. So sometimes you wonder why is it you still a eat that way, yeah? You still a think about that person there, you still a do all type of things. So listen, because you operate on a soul tie and you not even know that you're operating on a soul tie. And soul tie, guys, is real and you have to be careful.
Serious thing.
You have to be careful of soul tie, guys. And a lot of persons they are not going to talk about these things. A lot of persons all about the mix up and the everything and so forth. I'm not about it. I'm not here for no fame. Ever fame alone, fame can always have its way. I'm here to educate person out there. This year is going to make 12 solid years since me get married to this handsome young man. And I'm not going to tell us that we don't have a sickle, we don't have a ups and downs, but we have learned how to pass and how to overcome. Gone was the days when we usually eat off one another neck or head, as Jamaica will say it.
They look like I say you see at the chat.
Gone was the days when time we mouth usually need a lot of different time.
That's what Miss Brown said a while
You
ago.
understand? Gone was the days when me and Mr. Taylor usual. I can't tell anybody say first part of my marriage, it was the worst disease. It was a disaster. It's like a hurricane Gilbert and stuff, what guys. Because the first part of my marriage, it never good at all. Remember the first night I was sharing it on YouTube. Person say, okay, let me get popcorn, let me get this and sit down and listen. Because the first part of my marriage, it was never good. I'm not here and I'm not ashamed to share it because I want to educate somebody out there. Whether you're married or you're planning on getting married one day. You understand? Every person relationship is different and unique in their own way. But that don't say true our wedding ordained by God as I speak earlier on. Because the same year that me and Mr. Taylor meet, that was the same year we get married. Couple months, we get married after. Because listen, we're going to be releasing that video soon. How do we meet? Because a lot of person, no time people all post me and say, when we release the video. So we are sit down and release how do we meet. We are going to sit down and talk about how do we meet. You understand? So a lot of time me and Mr. Taylor have a struggle in the first year of marriage. I can tell you that it was a total disaster.
It seems like Miss Brown have experience. You understand?
It was
much more experience.
Yeah, it was a total disaster. After me and Mr. Taylor, like we argue a lot. At one point, we were so disrespectful to each other. Because remember, we are human beings. Nobody don't sit down and talk to you and say married life it have this and it have it ups and downs and stuff. We never understand. Yes, we do get counseling. But the end of the day, we still never understand even when time we was taking the counseling.
Exactly. And we have to learn to submit. No, we learn how to submit because I see Miss Brown says I have learned to submit and no, I I got everything I need, and I am treated so different. But when
Okay.
I was toe to toe in the beginning, it was the hardest relationship I ever been in.
Okay, and some of
Look
us
at that.
too, let me tell you something. Sometimes some things that happen in our marriage, leave it to God. The
Yes.
battle is not for you, it belongs to God. Some of us take matter in our own hands too much. We have to learn to sometimes to leave everything to God. We have to learn to put it in the hands of God. I can remember years ago when I was meeting it with my husband. Who me? I go to God. I pray night, I pray day. I ball night to him, I ball day. Me say, Father God, me know me ask your husband. And me never get up and choose my husband. If me choose him, then I be the one where you send me, right? But guess what? I know me choose him for myself, and you choose him for me. Because I was the one who asked for the marriage. I was the one that asked for the husband. And you send me the husband. So when things start to get twisted in our relationship and stuff, but me start talk to God. Me start say, God, listen, and then me choose a man, you know. And yes, it's since and then me choose him, and you choose him for me, you God have to fix him. Yeah, sometimes we have to talk to God. We have to talk to God. Me tell God, me say, Father God, and then me choose him. You choose him for me. Me just ask the husband and you send him. So
Mhm.
since you send him, you is the God that is you have to fix my husband.
That's true.
Me pray night, me pray day for my husband. Me pray night, me pray day. Sometimes, ladies, your husband have a purpose. Your husband have a calling upon his life. Your husband have him purpose, but he's not seeing it. You
Mhm.
as the lady with alongside him, you have to help him to find that true calling in Christ. You have to help him to find that true purpose. And that is what my husband never understand. So me, God placed me in my husband life to help uplift my husband. And
Yeah.
a lot of ladies out there, they don't want to pray with them partner, pray for them husband.
Mhm.
Then just believe that it's a man responsibility and it's a man duty to always have pray. You too have to cover your husband. You too have to lay hands on your husband. You too have to call husband and kids
Tennis
and say,
man,
listen.
blessings to you.
You too have to call husband and kids and say, listen, the word of God say family we pray together, stay together. And you too as a wife have to start getting a tongue to have to start chop and make demons and devil know say have to flee, have to flee. You have to start prophesy some things over your family, over your home, over your husband, over your wife. And this is where we fall short because a lot of persons going into marriage broken. So when they're going there broken, like what to expect in the marriage, a lot of person is going in a relationship and when them jumping at it and stuff, but them going at it for the wrong reason. It's not everybody out there married for love. Some person, as me hear my husband said it earlier on, married because of opportunity or what they can get out there in the wedding, what things that they can achieve from the man or things that they can achieve from the woman. Me never know say married all make for green paper. Me want a green paper to fly out, so I'm going to marry to a man. Or I'm going to marry to a woman because I need my green paper. Well, I will stay right here in Jamaica because I'm not going to talk about no green paper or the wrong reason to make me get married.
Yeah.
It has to be God. If it's not God, well, I don't want to be married. You want to go to somebody?
Yeah. All right. Preach it, sister. That's right. Yes. All right. Why? Miss Brown, trust me. I don't, Miss Brown, I don't know if you're married. You're married. You understand? But if you're married or you don't married, make God continue to richly bless.
I
You
think she
understand?
said,
Bless a union. You
I think
understand?
she
And
married.
make it strong. Miss Brown, you married?
I think
Stacy
Pastor,
and Brown, are you married? Let me know. Let me know before me go in the comments. Yes or no? Engage. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Congratulations. May God
Congratulations
bless your union
in the name
and
of
make it
Jesus.
carry prosperity, good
Blessing.
health,
Yes.
blessing. Hey, woman of God, just let us know when it come.
In the
And you
name
gotta
of
have a
Jesus.
testimony. And where mommy and daddy never have, you gotta have it double.
In the name of Jesus.
You know, say, look at this. Stacey Ann says, had learned to change and throw away half of what I
My
was
God.
told by my mother. And I had, may I tell you, reinvent my entire life. I had to learn a man need to come home to peace, and
Fact.
I become his peace. Mighty God, man.
Safety is fact.
Mm,
Listen is fact.
my
Fact.
God,
Like a man have to come home to peace.
to
And
peace,
this is
man.
what a lot of ladies do not understand.
Sassy.
If there is no peace in the home, all right. One thing Mr. Taylor can say about it. In front of me or behind my back, the miserable for only one reason. If you see me clean my house, and I think
Hi.
this have a lot to affect
Hi.
other ladies out there.
But
You
that's
see,
the
when me
norm.
clean my house, exactly. When me clean my house, I clean me clean. Please don't come pull up the place.
Hmm.
Leave clothes, yes, sir. Take off your shoes, there, sir. And whatever, pull up my place. I don't like it. But otherwise, I'm okay.
Hmm.
You understand? So apart from that, now, listen. First, probably I judge me because of probably my character and stuff, what the man said. Someone like whatever. Listen, someone is a humble servant of God. Sometimes someone come on here and she talk to me nice with a fine voice, and the next time someone have to talk to me rough for you to understand. It's just like any mother out there, you have a child, and there are times when you have to talk to your child in certain manner, and there are times when you have to give the child a rough up.
Exactly.
That don't make you a bad person.
Mm,
That don't make you a bad individual. That don't make you a bad mother. But
mm,
you have to do what you have to do
mm.
to raise your children. It's the same way in the relationship. I agree with her 100%.
Yeah, man. Yeah, peace, man.
Listen, you have to carry peace. No man wants to come home to no miserableness.
Mm.
No man wants to come home place and call it home where them don't feel good and stuff. What them know when them reach home, a lot of problem is going to be in the
For real.
home. That no make no sense.
Mhm,
Man want peace. And no man want a lady fi nab them.
mhm.
Me try not my best to not nab my husband. If me see him gone around there so and him want him look out 5 minutes to himself, me love him make him get in 5 minutes. If me see him take a phone call and stuff, what I'm not going to be the one who that for your phone. Like, so why you have to go to the door?
Mhm.
I went
Give,
Cynthia go to the
give
door.
me a phone.
Give me a phone, let me search it. I'm not going to do
You
that.
have trust.
You have to
You have
have
to have
to
trust.
allow a man to be a man.
And you can't too uptight.
And
You
you
can't
can't
you
thank
can't,
you.
can't too uptight
When
and
I
you
tell
know
you to stop for your
insecure
partner,
and stuff like that.
there are things where you must have a boundary where you set.
Yeah,
Where you
that's
don't supposed
important.
to say go across the line or your partner don't supposed to go across that line. But ladies, listen, you have to learn to respect your partner. And a lot of us as a lady, we not have no respect. Years ago, the first year in my marriage, can't tell us said, me never know nothing named respect.
True.
Anything when come to my mouth, I said it out to my husband. And when I said it, him probably not come at me as oh me go at him and so forth. But me I speak some things and me I tell him some things. Because when he make me get ignorant and so forth are things where make me get ignorant after my own, me just start give it to him. But I have grown to
Maturity.
maturity
Mhm.
where things like that will grow past it. Me not gonna get up and talk about who Mr. Taylor this or Mr. Taylor that. Mr. Taylor not gonna get up and say, I want that girl there. You get to me, I said? which in the first year of our marriage, it two of us was disrespectful.
Yeah. It was a
But
disaster. Totally
most of
disaster.
all, I was the one who mostly disrespectful. You understand? Because me believe that some things that him don't supposed to do it. And when me talk it, him was like, so when I fed up and stuff, what some look at attitude and then it get annoying. And me just start lash out.
And sometimes like I remember that even in Simona, I just attack, and me did this silent. Oh, you know, answer me. You know, answer me. Ignore me. You understand me? I say?
True, like it is a fact. Like,
Tell you, man.
yeah, because he
Tell you.
usually do that a lot, but when a big man level, yeah, me usually ignore me a whole lot. Because when I was there, a yappa 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 yappa, a yappa 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 yappa, he was there. When me say, so you don't have nothing to say? No, I'm to say, you have nothing to say. Lord Jesus. Honestly, guys, when me start, I start my start. Because me I say, just imagine me talk to the man and the man knew what he did and the only thing I say, you don't have nothing to say seriously. So listen, guys, say that to say this. We are on the level of maturity. We know how to deal with things in a whole different manner. You understand? We move apart from that what usually affect us in our first and second year of the marriage. We learn from every single thing. We learn from our mistake. You understand?
Exactly.
And we learn and we grow to maturity.
Maturity.
So the end of the day, this is the reason why we can come on live and just to share our experience with person out here and let them know that listen, teeth and tongue, you can't escape it, but how you deal with it. It's how you deal with it. When you and your partner go and sit down, feel say your partner don't love you or you don't love your partner. No, that is not the case. Teeth and tongue have to meet. So when it's meet, guys just know how to work on it. Okay, guys, I think there is nothing I want to say. I think we're going to wrap up, guys. As I said, join me next week, Saturday night.
Next week I got epic.
Yes, guys. Because me want to have some more things, but really have a fact, we can't bother get into that because there are a whole bunch me if we can talk about. So
We're gonna
anyway,
go in depths, only for depths.
next week, guys, we are going to go more in depth and we're going to teach not only the physical but also the spiritual side of it. And we are coming back about marriage and personal planning and getting married. So we're going to have a marriage discussion, not about Carter's family, but person in general. I wish if a lot of person come on from my live every Saturday night, I come on live 8:30 p.m. If you're planning one day to be a wife or to get married, one day, this is the place where you want to be. My specialize, I have a compassion, I always speak it. When you come on to marriage, and young people are about love. When you come on to God, come on, guys. You understand? So there is where me see my passion. The God, young people, and marriage. So I believe that every Saturday night we need to come here to get more educated. Next week we're going to have two get a co-host.
Marlon cooking, bless up yourself.
Blessing Marlon cooking. Alright, so we're going to have two guest hosts next week. Two co-hosts, I should say. We're going to have two co-hosts next week coming. Next week coming, we are break down a lot of things. They can get to ask any question to any question at them. Anything at all like that, guys. You understand? So come back, join us live next week, Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Jamaica time, where my two co-hosts is going to be here to teach you more about some things more in depth. You understand? So if you don't subscribe to the channel, just go ahead and subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. That means that whenever time we upload video or we do like say a live person, you can get the notification.
All right, Mr.
All right.
Winston.
Thank
Bless
you
up
so
yourself,
much,
Mr.
Mr.
Winston. Really
Winston. Mwah.
appreciate you.
Mr. Winston. Mwah. All right. Yes.
Mr. Winston,
Stop it.
every time I come over here, I think my wife in the brother.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, guys, listen. Thank you so much, each and every one. I'm not going to call any names to get myself in trouble and
Yeah,
so
but for the
forth.
new persons,
But for the new
for the new
person,
person, them like Miss Brown, you
yeah.
understand? Big up yourself. Really appreciate you coming over. Your really appreciate it. Really appreciate you.
All right. So, all of my new person,
All the
whether
new person.
whether you're silent, you're a silent listener, you have not come in the chat and so
Marlon,
forth.
bless up yourself
Next week, me I
also.
invite you to when you come next week. Feel free to come and just come in the chat
Wanda,
and so
all
forth,
of those
right?
folks.
A lot of new person came in since night. I'm blessing and thank you
Strong,
so much,
strong mama, all those person.
all of those persons. Listen, blessing to each and every one. You don't you must say I don't want to call names to get myself in trouble. Listen, guys, blessing to
We
all of
really love
our
and
new
appreciate you guys.
person. I just want to pick up my all time person. Them you know yourself, you know we love you. Because you guys make all of this is possible. But all of the new person them that came in since night and support and person that subscribe to my channel, recently subscribed to our channel, we really love and appreciate you all. And if you're a silent listener and you do not participate in this live tonight, uh, by next week, I hope you get build up that confidence. You come and participate in it because we are not here to bash anyone. We are not here to be judgmental. Every person opinion do count, and that's why when we call it talk the thing, talk the night.
So
When you come and you talk and you do not have to hold back nothing. You just keep it clean, you be respectful and so forth, and you just do your thing. This is the reason why we have this life. The person can come on our platform. Right. The person can come on our platform and engage with us, right? Engage with our audience that you're seeing. Not even like the audience. Engage with our extended family because you guys are more than a family. You understand? So this is the reason why we have our platform to educate and to teach person out there. You understand? We can't afford to buy a personal marriage or people
bless up yourself.
blessing to you. Our personal marriage is going down here in pain and support. We are here to help each other, help to embrace each other, guys. You understand? So thank you all. As I said, I see the recent subscriber and support. We appreciate each and everyone to be a part of the Taylor family. Thank you all for being in the chat and be here in the live and support. We appreciate you all. Silent listeners, bless up on yourself, pick up on yourself. We love you guys. Me and Mr. Taylor, we love you all. My old people, them, me not call no name to get in trouble.
Everybody.
Everyone, we love you. And
Silent,
guys, as we normally said in every single thing, we will normally say, Mr. Taylor.
Put God first.
So no matter where you're there in the world right now, whether it be night, whether it be day, anytime you are at, remember to always put God first in every single thing that you're doing. Always put God first, guys. So I'm going to catch you next week, Saturday night. Remember, I love you. Continue to do good. Continue to stay safe. Put God first in everything. Have a blessed night, a blessed day. Bye, guys. We love you.
We love you. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good night. What do they on next day? Don't they?
I don't even sure.